Forgot to turn the volume on. Good morning, everyone. This is Kay of Kayreneesgarden. Hope everyone is doing well. We are here for a garden live. Good morning, Micro. Good morning, Jared. I see you there. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. We are going to have a topic. I planned on going outside, but it is sprinkling out there, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be going outside or not. We're going to see how things go. I do have some stuff that I have to get planted up, so I have some carrots that I have to move from my starter tray, and I have potatoes that I need to harvest because the leaves are falling over and they're yellow. So I was like, Lord, this weather will not let me be great. So I'm going to wait a little bit before I go out there and see how things are looking. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. So let's see. Sorry, fam. Sorry, you guys. Y'all know I'm notorious for knocking stuff over. Anyway, let's see. Get set back up, y'all. Lord have mercy. Got up early, made my store run already. Did some of my outside chores, clean the little chicken house and made sure they have fresh water, food, and all that good stuff. So it's just getting my garden work done that I really want to get done but can't right now. So anyway, what are you guys doing in your gardens? If there is someone out in their garden. Let's see, I know Micro is supposed to be popping in this morning. Let me make sure he's not having technical difficulties. Okay. Don't know yet. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to check and see what the weather's looking like right now. Give me just a second so we can go outside. All right, it's not sprinkling right this second, so looks like we are going outside. I will get a jacket though. All right, I got my jacket. The birds out here are extremely vocal. They are loud this morning. So we're going to work through it anyway. So let's see. Hi. Oh, I'll turn this light out. All right. We're on our way outdoors. So we are moving outdoors, you guys. All right. Get them my loud birds. Oh, let me make sure my Wi-Fi is off as well because I don't want it to start dropping the connection. All right, there we go. Let me turn the Wi-Fi off. Okay, it's off. All right, guys. So I'm going to turn you guys around this way. And this out the way. So I already have my containers up here. Got to start transferring stuff over. Hello to everyone. And to those that are in the bushes, hello to you as well. Good morning. Good morning. Getting ready to transfer some plants over to some 4-inch containers. I have some carrots that I need to transfer over. It's still sprinkling. It's just a light sprinkle though, so it's not bad. Let me get my soil. I'm going to start filling up these containers. I actually have quite a bit to transfer over. I don't know how much I'm going to get done this morning, but I have basil. So this is my starter tray. So I have holy basil, and I have these carrots here. Not sure what this one is. That might be a basil too. It looks like the other one, so. But I definitely want to get these carrots out of here because they're getting kind of leggy. And the basil is also, some of them are still small, but it's okay. Put some gloves. All right. So we're going to get these babies transferred over. So these are some atomic red and short and sweet carrots. My flowers in this tray never did anything, but all the tomatoes are doing good. So the tomatoes that I took out of here, they're still small, but they're growing. So let's see. So these are my little Willie Cake tomatoes, growing what I eat. Hey, how are you? So these are the ones that I took out of the starter trays, last week? I think it was last week. So they're doing good. And these are my little baby Bubba okra babies that I took out of the little starter tray, I think last week. So they're doing good as well. So now, just going to transfer. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, hold on, micro. All right, I dropped the link, I think. Yeah, okay. Whew. So, getting ready to start moving stuff over. Once Micro Farmer comes up, not long ago watering everything out. Oh yeah, you got some stuff going on over there. Your plants are looking good, growing what I eat. I saw your garden. Hey there, how are you?
Hey, what's up? Going with the Eats. Hey, and I seen Garrett Talks in here.
Yeah, Jared, he's
Yeah.
in there. Yeah. Look, it's sprinkling over here. Is it hot over there where you are?
Yep, it's getting hot.
Really?
Rain came, a storm came through real quick yesterday afternoon,
Okay.
just before, just a little bit after 5.
Oh
Came
wow.
down for about 20 minutes. So, yeah, that's it. And I got this oh, what the hoot valley?
What happened?
No, my phone was acting up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I always turn my Wi-Fi off on my phone when I go live because.
Yeah, I got the super juice going on right here. Another set of super juice.
Oh, okay. Hold up.
So, I'm about to pour this out. But it rained yesterday, so it's a waste if I do it because it soaked. Well, it ain't really soaked the ground, but it's gonna dry out today. So I'm thinking maybe tomorrow it stink like poo poo, really. Woo.
Yeah, mine smells terrible too.
Yeah, it stinks.
hmm
But that's when it stank, and you know it's working.
You know it's some good stuff. Yep. Make sure to
Yeah.
dilute it, folks, if you use it.
Oh, I don't dilute mine.
Well,
I'm gonna just, I'm gonna
if
just use it. A matter
if
of
it's
fact.
dark brown, I
Oh, let
like.
me. Oh, yeah, it's dark. It's dark. Oh, you know what? Let me go get my tripod
Yeah, if it's dark,
and
I
then show
like.
you how I do mine. So, okay, I need to find a bucket now.
Okay. Look, I have you on the big screen so everybody can
Oh,
see
you,
what you're doing.
you got me on a big screen. I ain't set up yet.
Look, you all by yourself right
Yeah,
now.
I ain't set up. I gotta get my tripod. I don't want to get that
That's all.
stuff on me. I do not want to get that on me. So let me
Oh
go get
yeah.
my let me go get my setup.
You definitely need to use gloves. Whenever they use that stuff, I use gloves. I remember getting that stuff on my skin one time. It took hours to get that smell off. So please use gloves if you're making your own fertilizer. It does not smell good. Works good on your plants, but it doesn't smell good.
Yeah, if it get on you any kind of which way.
Uh-huh. Stink.
Let me set up. So I get a bucket, regular bucket like this, hard cloth wire. You can see it, hard cloth wire.
Yep.
Put it right on that bucket, sit it right in there like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me go get my tripod because I don't want to make no mistake on this stuff. Wow.
Said drop your whole phone in that mess, huh?
Drop the whole phone, drop the whole bucket on me. Let me go get my tripod. Let me go get my tripod. Oh, let me see.
Look, you get that smell on you,
It's a wrap.
Mother Micro gonna put you out.
Yeah, I'm gonna be outside for a minute. No. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna go in there with Clorox with myself. Clorox, Ajax, Borax, whatever I need. Let me see if I can set it up. So you see that y'all set up like that, y'all.
Hey, Crooked
Right?
Pete.
So yeah, so give it a nice stir. And what I did was I got this broken handle stick. I don't know if you can see it, right? And I was mashing it,
Mm-hmm.
like you know how our ancestors used to just break stuff down. So as I was in the
Mm-hmm.
bucket every day, I'll go in there and just and mash that vegetation, just mash it up
Mm-hmm.
to release the nutrients into the water.
Yeah.
But all right, I'm gonna give it a little stir here. All right. Oh shoot, half of the seaweed came out. Okay, well, I'll wrap it up. Okay, cool. We'll put it right here in the garden. That
Yep.
saves some heck. So you take that string there,
Mm-hmm.
and you just pour it, and it's gonna catch all the other vegetation that you don't want. You can put that vegetation in your compost pile.
Yep. I either do that or I take it and I dig a hole and bury it, like around my roses or.
Hey y'all, what's going on? It's my neighbors. See, that's what you're gonna get,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And we just put that over here, and there you go, super juice.
Yep. Mine is over there, but you know what I do? I use the painter's liners in my buckets,
Yeah.
so I could just pull that whole liner out.
Okay, but I ain't doing all that. I have that right there. I got chickens and other animals, so I
Oh
got a bunch
yeah.
of chicken hardcloth wire around the yard.
Yep. So it just shows either way works.
Yeah. Because you can
I
get
do
a laundry bag, whatever you got, one of the mesh laundry bags too,
mesh bags. Mm-hmm.
and put it in a 55-gallon drum if you want to.
Yep.
Um, so that's how you get your super juice. And then you get you a pitcher. I don't know where my pitcher at. But that's how you strain. That's how I strain my super juice. See, and over here, it's stuck onto the stick.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good thing. So it's stuck right onto that stick as I twist it. And there you go. Now, could you reuse this over? Probably. But I got grass clippings coming in a few. All right. Got to cut the grass today.
Okay.
And
Look at
today
people
is
that she
Friday.
has
Everybody
hers
knows today.
from.
So um, this is what I have going in my garden. I have some. Well, I did have one Santa Rosa plum. I got a few of them here, but the squirrels might got to some before me. So that's a Santa Rosa plum. Santa Rosa plum. There's a few in here. It ain't like I wanted to, but it's here.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have my bell peppers out here in the front. Peppers, some type of squash. I put it here in front. Blueberries. If you see the blueberries,
Mm-hmm.
got some
Oh, they're
blueberries
coming
coming.
on. Okay.
So they coming up. Okra's over there in that bucket there.
Mm-hmm.
There's some other type of raspberry over there, or blackberry. They got some other stuff coming up here. I don't know what that is, but it's a berry bush, a blackberry, or whatever, or raspberry. And then the Concord grapes. Concord grapes is, I don't know. You got to wait till it do its thing. It look like I'm gonna have a whole lot of grapes to make some jelly and wine if they can, or make me some Manicherry wine. And I don't know what this is in here, but this was some seeds. I don't know what's going on with that. But it is what it is. This is supposed to be a Japanese plum. Never got a Japanese plum, so I'm thinking it's an Oriental tree,
Mm-hmm.
or it's called. It never gave me no fruit, but I heard that it takes 6 to 7 years for some low quads or something because it's a Japanese plum.
Mm-hmm.
But never gave me no plums.
Oh, wow.
But it's only 4 years old, so maybe if they mature yet to give some fruit. The day I don't want the fruit, that's when they'll give it to me. And then the Concord grape is all over here, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
So, and then on top with the Concord grape, I have my fig trees over here, mint, another raspberry, some type of raspberry. Here go my muscadine. It's coming up, but it's young. I only planted that muscadine last year.
So you have
So
your grapes going along your fence, right?
yeah, my neighbor's fence, not mine.
Okay. Okay.
share alike. That's what we say.
That's right.
And then my Chicago Hardy figs are looking good. Turkey figs are looking good here. And those tree collars, they might make it, Kay. I don't know. They're taking a hit like a beanbagger.
Mm-hmm.
They taking a hit. Whatever's munching, crunching on them, they
Oh, because
taking
it.
a hit. See, I did with you and GT. I moved them
Well,
on this.
spray them. Put something.
Yeah, I'll probably do that later. So, yeah, I'm gonna spray the beanbags out of them or something. But yeah, something's crunching, munching on them. See them? They're having a field day. This might be my trap crop, but something's eating up my potatoes. Yeah, my potato plants. Something just crunching, munching up in here.
Oh yeah, you need
But
you
but
some beef.
long as but long as they are not messing with my plums, my peaches there. That's a peach tree. Then I got some squash here. Then I got my kiwis here. My cilantro's going to seeds, whatever y'all want to call it, bolting, whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
this is cat grass. It's going to seed. Another Chicago Hardy fig in the ground. This is my that other fake sugar that y'all talk about. What is it called? Sativa? Stevia?
Stevia.
Stevia?
Mm-hmm.
So
Hey,
she's
sweet.
doing great in the pot. Peppers are doing great. Um,
That's your sage, huh? Is that
but
sage?
look at the sage. Something. I'm just looking at it. Look at
Is
it.
that aphids?
Hell no, there ain't nothing on it. There's not even AFAB on it.
Oh.
Nothing on it. It's just doing it, do whatever it's doing. Ain't nothing on the back of it. No,
Mm.
nothing. It's no insect. It's just spotty. I don't know.
Mm.
But here it goes. Potatoes. Here it goes. Now here goes my This here is the goji. I didn't know goji berries grow high like this. So, and for some reason, goji berries are growing fast. You see, I had to put a tomato cage because it's growing outwards. Then this is my elderberry. She's doing great in the pot. Then I got a pepper here. Pepper finally, banging out. Fresh pepper out your garden. Strawberry, sage. The marigolds are doing great. The carrots are doing great. I don't now. The thing about carrots, anybody know about carrots? The carrots are growing tops, but if you get a nice set of tops, that means the bottom is growing good too? So I don't know. Does anybody know? And hibiscus plants I saved from Walmart, they're alive. They putting on new flowers, and I think a hibiscus plant coming up on there. So I'm hoping to see some flowers in the next couple of weeks, probably. The candy roasted squash that Hands of Dirt sent me is doing well. It's putting on some squash. So everything else is getting big. It's growing all the way over there. The candy roasted squash, y'all, takes a lot of space. I'm glad I put it on its own little pole, but it's past the
Mhm.
pole. It's now went over on this side. Now it's growing way over there. If y'all can see.
Learn Quran. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for being here.
So somehow I'm gonna have to move these pots here because besides the potato plants are growing and this
Oh, good morning.
candy roasted squash, it's taking over. My celery ain't doing good. This is Utah celery right here, y'all.
Thank you, Nicole. Okay. Oh, that's the celery.
That's
Okay.
the celery,
Okay.
and that's the Utah tall celery.
Okay.
Strawberries, they flowering out, so I'm hoping to get a bunch of strawberries. And what else is here on the deck? Then I have these lemon things y'all buy. What they call a patio lemon. What is
Oh,
this called? I can't pronounce that name to save my life. What is this called?
what is it? Calamunden. Oh, Calamunden.
Calamundi. That's it. I got a calamundi and 2 lemons. Those things that you see in the little buckets that's on the
Mhm.
big box stores.
Mhm.
And then here go the guy. Now here it goes. They claim these were supposed to be dwarf
Mhm.
sunflowers, right?
Mhm. The
Now I'm
heat.
gonna hold it. I ain't finished my question. Do sunflowers give multiple? You know what? Let me say that correctly for somebody to say hella pause, whatever.
Oh yeah, they
Do
do.
do they grow multiple heads?
Yep.
Because see, here go this one. She's finally pushing out some color. You see that?
Mhm. Oh,
But
that's
they're not
pretty.
dwarf as hell. They 7 feet high.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So it was supposed to be a dwarf sunflower, but I'm like, I'm 6'1", and they these are not what this one is well over me. It's got to be 7 feet.
Wow. Yeah.
Now
Yeah. They
they
are
claim to
big.
be
Good
dwarf.
morning, sunshine. How are you? Thank you for being.
Now they
Oh
claim to be
yeah.
dwarf.
No, that's not a dwarf.
They claim to be dwarf,
Wow.
and I'm like, it's taller than me. And then
Yeah, those are big.
yeah, they big as beanbags. They cover my fruit trees almost in the next couple of weeks.
Mhm.
And then here go my corn. This is what I was going to tell somebody how to do when they're trying to figure out some trellis on their peas, right? So what I did
Mhm.
was, if y'all saw those poles earlier in my videos,
Mhm.
this is just a demonstration. This is not how I'm setting it up.
Yeah.
But the corn is right here,
Mhm.
growing in nicely. And there's some other stuff growing under. But I put these 2 poles here just to show how to tag. There's some peas here. They was on the ground. So I just put a string here just to show you can take PVC pipe and put them in your raised beds
Mhm.
and do this. And then put some hooks in there and put
Mhm.
some, like, what you want to call it, twine, and
Mhm.
go ziggy zaggy, whatever, so you can make a trellis that you can take down at the end of the year, at your growth season, whatever. So I just did that right now. I have 3 of those PVC pipes that I had here when I used to have a greenhouse right here. And then you see the cabbage. The cabbage is doing exactly what I wanted to do. It's not that much pest situation here, but it's something is nibbling on them. But I'm getting that head that I wanted.
Yeah.
So that's what I was trying to do. And my technique here is to grow them tight together.
Yeah.
So maybe I was spacing them out too far and it wasn't. It was just spreading out. But
Mhm.
when you put them tight, it looked like I'm getting with the results I want.
Mhm.
So I know I'm gonna have to come out here and probably take some of this stuff off, like harvest some of it for the rabbits.
Mhm.
And then I got here,
Yep, to give them some more room.
I don't know, there's some stuff growing. I don't even know what's growing, but I got some cabbage in here, stuff here. The purple kale that I think you was talking about, the purple kale.
Yeah, that's kale.
Yeah, it's purple kale, the Russian purple kale, whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
then here go the other type of trellis. This is the fence for the dog, so I use the goat wire.
Mm-hmm.
This is not cattle wire. They claim it's goat wire.
Mm-hmm.
So you see the peas caught on to the wire. This is probably just gonna go all the way up like those are going. And the cucumbers, they setting flowers. They starting to grow. They're starting to pick up since we're getting the heat up here in Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
Broccoli's picking up another head. These are pepper plants and stuff that I got here. Some
Mm-hmm.
eggplants over there. They starting to flower out. If you can see that. Let me take this off this tripod for a second. And plants want to come up when I didn't want them to come up, but they're coming up now.
Okay.
And I don't know where they are. I don't know exactly. I done put some seeds in here and it didn't do nothing. I forgot what it was. Now they want to come out and say hello. I forgot what I put in here. I don't even know what I put in here.
Lord, look, you doing like me. Don't label stuff. Forget about it.
No, because it didn't do nothing. It didn't do nothing for a while. Now they want to pop up and say hello to me, like
Look,
Lionel
they
Richie.
look, they came up in their own time. Your garden looks great though.
Thank you. I
I'm
appreciate it.
talking about it's doing good. And those sunflowers are absolutely amazing. If I can get my chickens to stop eating my seeds, I might see a couple one day.
The chocolate mint is doing great. This is chocolate mint.
Yeah, it's looking real nice and healthy.
And I got Brussels sprout in the back. Brussels sprout growing in the back here. Now, Brussels sprout I use for a trap crop, but
Mhm.
sure ain't like nothing want to eat this. Well, it is eating a little bit of the Brussels sprout, but there's a whole lot of stuff in here.
Yeah.
And then I mislabeled a tree. Let me show you why I realized I mislabeled a tree. And then when I did my counting back, it was that Minnie, see, Willow killed a cherry tree. And I
Hmm.
forgot, Minnie came in here and snatched one out the ground. So both of my cherry trees are gone. And I was claiming this was a cherry tree, and it's not. It's an apple tree that's giving apples, and it's only a year old.
Oh wow, that's good.
I thought it was a cherry tree. I kept saying it's a cherry tree, but it's
Hmm.
an apple tree. Because then when I did the mathematics, I was like, okay, that the two cherry trees are gone. Now this here, I'm getting pears. So the pears is getting nicely. So I done killed enough squirrels this year. I hope to keep them out of my garden.
Good
But
morning, Bammit.
hey, what's up, Bammit? So I done killed about 7 squirrels this year. I think I'm at my limit.
You so funny. Your garden looks really good.
So this is the other pear tree that's out here, fruit tree. So pears is a burlet. Now this happens every year to these two peach trees right here. So just show y'all guys, it's got to be in the soil. I sprayed them with fungicide. Doesn't matter. And these girls are acting up. This is what I'm getting, the curly. You see this? So if anybody can see this, this is what's going on. See? And every year it does this, right? It'll drop these leaves and I pick them up. And then they give out new leaves with no disease on them. And they'll give out fruit. But this year, look at it. It dried out. Hmm. Who knew, right? And then I gotta watch over here because my dogs. I trained them to poop on the side of the fence, but I ain't gonna go over there to try to talk to you and walk at the same time. And I ain't come out clear. But here go my mulberry tree. This is where the pool was. Thanks to the other dogs I got. But the mulberry tree is loaded with mulberries.
Wow, that's
See?
awesome.
My daughter's gonna love this.
Good morning, Jay Jordan. Thank you for sharing me out. I appreciate it.
So my daughters, they come
Wow.
out here. This is loaded. I
You
hope
said
they
that's
close.
a you said that's a mulberry tree?
Yeah, it's a mulberry tree.
Oh wow, that thing is huge.
It's been here since the old lady was here. And I'm gonna tell you what I did by it. And I'm gonna tell you what I don't know if people understand that these do understand English around y'all. So stop talking around your plants and saying stuff. Turn your asses in. This tree, this tree, we've been here 9 years. This tree was here, and I said because it was leaning over my neighbor's property.
Mhm.
And I was like, if this tree decided to fall, I got a response for their things here. So I said, I don't know what kind of tree it is, but I'm gonna just have it cut down.
Mhm.
Soon I say I'm gonna cut your butt down. Me and the wife went to New York City.
Mhm.
Come out the next day outside. The tree had fruit. It's been fruiting ever since I said I was going to kill it and chop it down.
Mhm.
It must have the spirit of the old lady.
Look, that's how they do. They like,
Because I
oh,
said I was
to
going to
get it
cut it
out.
down because there was two other trees right here that I cut down, but they were pine trees, and I
Mhm.
cut them down. I was right next to her, and I was like, "This tree don't make no sense." It was just here, and some sun right there would come and heat the pool up, right?
Mhm.
So I said, I'm gonna cut the tree down because I had my chainsaw. I was gonna take my time and cut it down, right? Cut it piece by piece down by myself, right?
Mhm.
And it just started fruiting for no reason. After 9 years being here, it never fruited until I said I was gonna kill it, and it fruited. And then here go, me and my daughter ain't finished, but since they're gonna be out of school next week,
Mhm.
they want to go to school in the 2.5 days. So this is my compost pile, which I done messed up. But I'm
Mhm.
gonna have to take this compost pile out of here once I bring the dogs in here, because now they pooping in here, and this is where they're gonna be anyway. This is
Oh
where the
yeah.
door is gonna be. I got the wood for the door,
Mhm.
so that's gonna be a project for one of me and my daughters.
Oh,
So
got it.
yeah, because they done tore up, and we're gonna fix this up. I put this here to stop them from tearing up the pool. The next pool we put in here.
Mhm.
I said, but otherwise, gonna come out here today. Friday's gonna be a nice day. I'm gonna
Mhm.
cut the grass, clean up the poop around the thing here. That's
Mhm.
a Macintosh tree. Let me see if I can walk without there, maybe before I step in some poop, because I know. And that's one thing the family knows. We come over here by this tree.
Mhm.
Chances are you might step in some poo poo.
Oh yeah, you got all them dogs.
Yeah, but they train this. They poop right here on this side. They don't go in the middle of the yard.
Mhm.
So we let them have their space on this side of the
Have
fence.
their little run area. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So we know over here they know to poop over on this side of the yard, because I don't want to come out to my chickens
Yeah.
and walking down this way to the chicken coop,
Mhm.
walking into poop.
Yeah, I hear
So I
that.
train them to go against that fence line.
Okay, got
So
it.
they like the grass, and dogs like grass. So it's grass right there. So that's where they poop at. But they're gonna go back up in there now. And then the chickens are doing great. We lost one chick. We lost one baby hen for some reason.
Oh,
That's how the world goes. That's why they sell you six here.
yep.
You might lose one. But them
Yep.
Jersey Giants are getting big.
Mhm.
Let me see if I can get in here. They want to come out here, but they ain't coming out here. Soon you open up the door, they want to run their little ass out. Here go Spacey. Get out the way, Spacey. I slap your
Have,
lips. Move.
have you let the babies out yet or no?
Oh, the baby's been out.
No, into the yard.
Oh, hell no. Oh, if you think you
So
can
you'll
catch
be
a baby
chasing
chick,
them, huh?
if you think you can catch a baby chick, you lost your minds. Baby chicks got to learn from the older ones. There's no way in the world. I'm gonna tell you two things
Yeah.
you cannot catch in the world. If you have a baby rabbit or a baby chicken, you ain't catching them. You are not catching them. You can catch a bigger rabbit and an older hen. You can catch them. That baby rabbit. Let me tell you, when I had got Marshmallow, well, the two oldest
Mhm.
girl, I mean the boy and the girl here I got, Marshmallow and
Mhm.
Ariel.
Mhm.
Sure, Ariel got out that cage. They went door explorer to the next door neighbors,
Oh
and they
no.
realized there was no food over there. They brought their bus back.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
they
got.
got out. They got out for. They ate their way out because I didn't know no better.
I use a big net to catch mine when they were little.
Oh,
You know the ones you use in the huge fish tanks.
yeah, you caught them like that.
Huh?
Yeah, yeah. See, I don't know. See, mine's the.
I had to.
Well, they might stay with the flock, but I gotta be. Oh, let me turn my camera. Let me turn my. Ooh, it's nice out here today, but it's getting hot.
Yeah.
It's getting that heat. So let me go and move my little drinky drink. Well, it's not a drinky drink because everybody think I drink all the time, but I don't drink like that.
What? Nobody thought that.
Yes, y'all did. Every time y'all see my red cup. Oh, micro farmers drink. Let me sit down and chit chat. So let me chit chat with y'all for a little bit.
So you had to sit down because you're over there burning up, huh?
Yeah, it's people like polar bears up here. We get a little heat, we in trouble. We're not like you Californians and Texans and stuff like that. We're not like y'all guys. So the heat will wipe us out like what's the one called them other dogs? A Saint Bernard in Florida. All right, there we go.
Jay
Yeah, I
Jordan
got
said,
my.
"What's up with the project seeds over there?" He says something is eating up his plants.
Yeah, so here it goes, y'all. Y'all be thinking what's in my red cup. This is my red cup y'all be seeing.
I hope you
And
got some tea in there.
it's once again, here you go. It ain't nothing here but ice. So that's what I said. People think red cups means drinking. And here it goes, cranberry.
Okay,
Sparkling cranberry.
good for you.
Good for me, it's always for me.
Good for you.
I
Look,
just mess with y'all when y'all talk about my red cup and I go get me some alcohol then so give you something to talk about.
I'm proud of you. You drinking juice. Good morning,
I've
LP.
been drinking juice. See, that's why people be thinking I'm alcoholic. Because they see a red cup. A red cup is just juice or tea in it. Most of the time.
Look, he said most of the time.
Show is, but by 5 o'clock this afternoon, it probably be a little something, you know, cranberry and vodka.
I can't with you.
I just try to be honest, but I can't wait for the heat to come in. Y'all getting tired of the heat because I think somebody got a warning now. What state is that? Texas?
I'm
It's gonna
not
be
getting any.
110.
It's only been in the 70s here.
Somebody's got a warning for
Stop
110
sprinkling for a
degrees.
second. Yeah, I don't know.
Um,
Maybe Texas. I know Texas is always hot.
yeah, they got a warning or something like that. A state of emergency of 110 degrees gonna be where they at. I don't know where it's at.
That's
I saw it, you know, messing with my dogs, and I saw it on the TV. It was saying
mm-hmm.
somebody said it's gonna be 110 somewhere. They had a warning, a state of
Wow.
emergency
Let's
warning or
see.
something.
Ooh, Sunshine said it's in the hundreds. Ooh, no, ma'am. I can't do that kind of heat.
Come on,
I'll
I
be in.
can't even get. Yes, yeah. It's in the hundreds. So she's in Houston.
Mhm.
So it might have been Texas that got that warning.
Ooh,
It's gonna
Lord.
be like 110 somewhere.
Really? I'm over here transferring all these carrots over.
Oh, so what I was going to talk about a little bit on for the new gardens and people in the chat because I can't see the chat. I'm on my phone.
Yeah, we
Do
actually
you
had a
feel
topic,
messing with
but
your
I was
garden,
waiting on micro.
messing too much with your garden
Mm-hmm.
affects your garden growth?
Mm-hmm.
Like people, like last year I made that mistake. I messed with my garden too much. I was trying to correct stuff. Things
Mm-hmm.
wasn't growing, so I was adding and moving and trying
Mm-hmm.
to see if I move it over here, this spot, and move it over here. And I destroyed most of my crops by moving stuff, overdoing stuff,
Mm-hmm.
trying to correct it. Do you feel that sometimes once your garden is planted, it's planted? That's it. Let nature do its thing.
Yep. This is the thing, and I learned this from a real landscaper. When you first plant your plants out, you give them a really good water.
Yeah.
Don't touch them for about a week. Don't touch them. Leave them alone. And they
Mm-hmm.
do a lot better. And then all that watering, your plants don't need water every single day. Unless like you're in the hundreds or something like that,
Yeah.
then I could see it. But even then, they don't need water every single day. Usually, even when it's hot, I still will do like every other day, unless they're in if they're in cloth pots and I don't have like a tray underneath them,
Yeah.
then I water. But if they're in plastic containers, I'm not watering them every day because at the bottom, trust me, it's water in there.
Mm.
Yep, that overwatering is what killed a lot of your plants.
So what I try to do when we get the heat, well, thinking, let's go here, two part to this.
Mm-hmm.
I always watch the weather. Is that important for your garden where you at and other people at? Who's in the chat? I don't see the chat. Is watching the weather
Yep,
important to your garden for y'all?
yep, definitely watch the weather. Definitely watch the weather. Also, for new gardeners, if you're planting stuff, make sure you're planting either early in the morning or in the evening. Never do it in the heat of the day because your plants are going to struggle. So,
Or get stressed out and die? Because a few of
yeah.
mine did that, stressed out and die.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And a lot of people are not going to show you that part. That's that plant that stressed out and die. But if you
Mm-hmm.
watch my channel, you're going to see the ones that get stressed out. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you one that's stressed out right now is going to die.
Hi,
That
Becca.
mulberry tree right there. You see it?
Becca from Australia. Good morning. Thank you for being here.
This mulberry tree,
Mm-hmm.
more likely is going to die.
Oh, wow.
Her root system didn't develop correctly.
Okay.
And my thing was trying to save her because what happened was my mistake. Once again, my mistake.
Mhm.
I didn't scrape her hard enough. I didn't scrape her bare enough. What happened was some of that when you scrape trying to do a grafting,
Uh-huh.
if you don't scrape that stuff clean,
Mhm.
chances are they're gonna connect somehow to the mother root. And when I took the thing off and cut her and thought I was gonna, her root system didn't develop correctly.
Oh.
So that's why I put it in the pot. I said, all right, I'm gonna scrape her real good, put
Mhm.
some rabbit poop in there,
Mhm.
and that's cold fertilizer, and I put some rooting hormone. And it said it takes about 6 to 8 weeks for it to get roots. So
Mhm.
6 to 8 weeks. If I scrape it, she's still alive between what June, July. If she's still alive between the first week of August, then she's gonna make it.
Mhm.
Otherwise, she's a goner.
Oh no.
But I
Is
got
that
a bigger tree there. I just try to do it again next year.
is
Or
that a
they went,
tree that's a tree that you air layered?
yeah, I did. Yeah, and when I cut it, it didn't. She didn't take because I think I didn't scrape her all the way. I didn't scrape the whole thing clean like you should. So,
Okay.
because when I saw her when she was, I was like, okay, since she leafed up, I was like, okay, it grabbed because I'm thinking I cleaned her real good, like cleaned around it, cut
Mhm.
all that stuff around it.
Mhm.
Something must have been still attached where she still was getting nutrients from the tap root, the mother root. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So when I cut it, it had little whatever little root system, but it wasn't enough.
Oh.
And I was like, oh man, I cut it too, but I already cut the branch off of it. I already cut it, and that was screwed me up.
Oh. Yeah.
So what I did was, I would have took the pot off, she still would have been in a situation where if I would have had to scrape, I think she probably would have perished. So I just cut it off and just scraped it one more time and put
Mhm.
it up there, and then put her in some nice cold fertilizer, and I put some rooting hormone on.
Oh, okay.
What I should have did, well, after the fact, I should have went and got me an onion
Mhm.
and put an onion at the bottom of the under her. An onion because her onions are is a rooting hormone also.
Mhm.
Onion.
Mhm.
So I should have put an onion right next to her, put an onion. Because I heard people using onion water or something like that
Mhm.
for a rooting hormone, something like that.
Mhm.
Never tried it, but certain things. But my watermelon patch is coming out nicely.
You so funny because I learned that from you, crazy. What you mean you never tried it?
No, no, for a rooting hormone to fertilize it, yeah, but as a rooting hormone.
Yeah, that's what I used it for.
Oh,
It
I
worked.
use
It worked just fine.
I use it for a fertilizer.
Oh, okay.
That's why I make onion water as a fertilizer and a
Okay.
spray,
Yeah.
a foliage sprayer to spray on your leaves. Um, I saw you
Because
harvest
I
an
have
onion.
some sitting here right now in some
Okay.
glass. Huh?
Oh, so you do have some shit.
I know. Did you see? Did you see?
I saw your
So yeah, I
onions.
have some in jars right now. So this is the skins of onions and wait, hold on. Let me see. So this is the skin from onions and
Uh,
garlic, and I just put them in these jars and let them sit.
oh, okay.
So when I get ready to plant things, then you see it has like a orangey looking color.
Oh, that's cool.
So
Cool.
that's what I use it for. It's a
Would
rooting
you just
hormone.
pour it or do you spray it on your foliage?
I just pour it in there.
Oh, okay.
When I get
See?
ready to, when I plant things, I just pour it around the roots.
Okay.
Yeah, worked just fine.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward. Still writing my data down. I said and I'm gonna tell you, I threw so much seeds down. I don't even know. And seeds flew everywhere since we had a lot of high winds up here. I
Hmm.
got peas over there somewhere. I didn't even know I put peas over there. There's peas all over the place. I got beans and peas all over the place.
I know I put long beans out. I didn't realize that I planted a long bean, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Why is this?" I'm thinking I only put bush beans out, and I'm like, "Why is this bush bean climbing like this?"
Yeah.
And it actually attached itself to one of my onion tops.
Oh, you know what I can do?
Hmm.
Let's go over to my secret garden, y'all. You're gonna walk with me to my secret garden. I haven't been over there since.
What secret garden? What you talking about?
My secret garden. See, you don't be watching my stuff. Oh my lord.
What secret garden?
My secret garden. Let me turn my camera around. Hold on. You don't
Hold
know
up.
about my secret watermelon garden?
Yep,
Oh,
I know where it is.
Let me
Hold
go.
on.
Let me.
There you go.
Let's let's walk over. No, 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 no. Put me on back on it. It's just we're gonna
No,
walk over together. I ain't over there yet.
I'm still here.
All
Look, we
right.
nosy. We want to see.
I'm going out my garden. I'm going to my secret garden. Y'all. Now listen, y'all. This is live. This is live. I don't know what I'm gonna see when I get over there.
Hey,
Over
Kenya.
there by my
Thanks
neighbors.
for being here.
We're live like live news,
Kenyatta's in
breaking
the
news.
building.
All right. So let me go ahead. I'm gonna tell you my apple trees before I go there. My apple tree.
Okay.
My apple tree. That willow broke, but I put her out here. But she's
Hmm.
growing good, so I mean she's still alive in 20 years. I can get an apple from her if I'm still alive.
You
If
so
not, then
funny.
if not, my grandkids can get some apples.
Right.
But here goes some goldenrod, y'all.
Oh, you got some more. Okay.
No, no, I've been cutting this stuff down because I thought it was weeds,
Mm-hmm.
and it was goldenrod all the time. I've been going out to somebody else's plate. I mean, well, the state land, and getting goldenrod from the state land when it grew in front of my house. This is the garden. This is the compost pile out here, y'all. You know, I think this is the pak choi is going to seed, so I'm gonna just go ahead and let it do what it do.
Yeah,
Um,
good to
I
see.
threw some stuff in here, but something's eating whatever's here. It could be a deer. I'm thinking it's a deer hoof right there. I think
Oh,
it's a deer that's coming up here. Probably a baby foal. It's coming up here, and she ate. She done knocked down this one, but she ate this right here. You see that? And none of
oh
my
wow.
watermelon survived. Something ate all the watermelon that was here. It just ate it. And here go this little something. I think, ooh, that might be a kale. It might be one of them something. But
You
let's go ahead. Let's go ahead over here. Let's go over to my secret garden across the street from my house, y'all.
said.
Now, now, this is live, y'all. Live. Only exclusive on Kayrenees. We're walking over. This is my neighbor's house right here. But this is the 73 acres that's in front of our house and the back of his house.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what I'm going to find when I go back here, y'all.
Look, I'm excited to see how the watermelon is doing.
See, this is what I'm talking about. See all this?
Mm-hmm.
It's all shallowed up. So let's see how the watermelon's doing without me even touching it. So this is my little secret garden. We coming to it. See, you see this? Y'all see the light?
Mm-hmm.
That's an opening. All this dense woods, this opening. So it's on the backside of my neighbor's garden. But see, this is experimental because I brought an attachment for the wood cutter. I mean, not a wood cutter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to level this off in the fall if this works. So here
Mm-hmm.
go the watermelons. Here go the Charleston Grays.
Oh, they coming up.
And this
Nice.
is the Jubilees. Some
Nice.
weed coming up. You know, weeds got to beat the,
Yep.
weeds got to do their thing. I don't want you
Mm-hmm.
to. They go there competing. This weeds competing with my watermelon. Get out. I mean, well, I invade their home. But over here is the orange tenders. One somewhere in there. But there's one right
Mm-hmm.
there, one right there, and one right there, and one right there. So if it works, all this right here, it's gonna get pushed. It's gonna get
Mm-hmm.
pushed down this ravine. Ravine, whatever you call it. Because this is
Mm-hmm.
an open area at my neighbor's house. So this is an open
Okay.
area where you can't see what I grow.
Yeah.
And it's a water source down there somewhere down there. But this is in front of the house. I mean, you can walk down there. I walked down there already. But
Mm-hmm.
when it grows up, once you come in, you're gonna have deer, ticks, everything on your behind. Trust what I tell you.
Oh no.
But there was some couple of snakes right here, but it was garden snakes, so I know they went that way. When I came here with the weed whacker,
Mm-hmm.
they ran up in this bush area right here.
Mm-hmm.
So for people who are moving Florida, Georgia, some parts of California, make some noise before you start messing with this type of stuff right here, especially when you got poisonous snakes. We don't have poisonous snakes here. We got garden snakes, but we don't have no poison. If it's a poisonous snake here, it came by somebody and brought it here and let it loose. Because you got a lot of these kids that do that when they go into college
Mm-hmm.
and they be having problems because they be letting them poisonous snake loose. They be letting them snakes loose and because they leaving their mama house
Mm-hmm.
and they let stuff loose. And that's a bad problem in Connecticut. Because a lot of people be having exotic pets and they let them loose.
Mm-hmm.
Especially them kids. They
Mm-hmm.
moving away, they're going away for college and their mama's not taking care of it.
Mm-hmm.
They'll let a lizard go. They'll let a water monitor go.
Oh, wow. You got a lot going on over there.
Yeah, no, you'll see them. You'll see certain things that you don't normally see because somebody let it go. Like it
The-
was a wolf dog out here years ago. Wolf dog.
These are all the seedlings, you guys.
Ooh,
Carrots and basil.
yeah. Somebody didn't see. So this is the collard tree, the tree collards. See,
Why don't you
something's munching on them.
put BT on them?
Put some who on them?
BT.
No, I'm going later on. You know, it's always something when I catch on your door. There we go. I heard something called Nemax. It's
Oh,
good.
neem oil. Yep.
Nemax. It's probably Neem or Nemax.
Mm-hmm.
It's a max. It's for everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I might use some of that. But I do have some stuff here. I did. Let me see. I did purchase some stuff. Let me see. I think I got it here in the garage. I think I picked it up for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not something I want to put on my plants. But let me see if I have it here. Is it here?
Oops, sorry.
Okay, here you go.
Bouncing you around.
This is what I got. This was I was using for my all right, let me show you this product. But this is gonna be for my lawn outside.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't, for deer ticks, like ticks and fleas,
Mm-hmm.
that goes in the garden where the dog's at. So I was gonna spray their stuff down
Yeah.
with this. Let me just show y'all guys. Oh man. This stuff right here. Complete control.
Okay.
This is for soil and turf.
Okay.
So I
Hey,
have
Nikki, how are you? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you.
the I brought both. Let me show you. I brought this one right here so I can
Mm-hmm.
refill it. So it hooks up to the garden hose.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just going to spray all back here. Kills about 500 listed pests. It claims it kills fleas, mosquitoes, ants, trench bugs, and ticks.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And it's for soil and turf. And I got the refill.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so this is what I was going to use over there with the dogs, where they spray where the dogs at and stuff, where the dog's going to be. Spray the
Mm-hmm.
grass down,
Mm-hmm.
and then let a couple of raindrops come down after that before I let my chickens back out to graze.
Okay. So I
Yeah.
pulled up a few plants. I did not see any grubs in those garden beds.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I guess it's working slowly but surely. You just have to keep watering every day.
Yeah.
And
Anybody? Yeah. So
that's the
that's the
only
thing.
thing.
Tell them what you
Yeah.
use, because I think maybe somebody didn't see your video of you using that product that you use. She used some stuff called
Yeah.
nematodes.
So whomever is in here have hmm? Yes, beneficial nematodes. So if you're having an issue with grubs, I did a video on that, I think last weekend. So you'll be able to go back and watch that video, how to use the product, but it worked. It really worked. Um, so it said on the box that it controls over 250 garden pests, but you have to use it at night or, on a really overcast day. And then you have to water several days after you apply the product so that it'll continue to work. And also the product that you put in the mesh bag, when you're using the product, when you're done, watering all your garden beds or whatever you're going to water, you can use the stuff and you can sprinkle it around in your garden beds as well. So it'll continue to keep working. So I'm happy I didn't see any more grubs because they would just come to the surface. They were bold. It was just like they moved in,
You say they came up there with bold. They wasn't even scared of a bird coming to get them.
right? They just moved in. This they turf,
We gonna come up and sunbathe. We ain't even gonna worry about drying
right?
out. We not even worry about drying out. We gonna come up to the surface.
Yep, try it, Nikki. I got it from Home Depot. It is organic. It's called Beneficial Nematodes. It was my first time seeing it in Home Depot or anywhere. So, yeah, try it and see if it works for you. Let me know how it works for you. It was $28 for the box, and I think it covers over, I think, 2,000 feet, 2,000 square feet. And of course, my silly self, of course, I didn't put it on, that large of an area. But so hopefully it's probably definitely working because it probably got over the amount it was supposed to get. But
Oh, okay.
it doesn't harm your pets. It's no harm to yourself, and it does no harm to your plants either. So try it and see. But yeah, I have been picking them out too, and I got tired of picking them out when I'm redoing my garden bed. So got tired of that. So anyway, let me know how it works for you. So I'm gonna go over here and let you guys see how my beans and stuff are doing. I got beans coming in, you guys, and how big. Oh, sorry, how big these cucumber plants have gotten. Let's see. There we go. Let me put it on solo. There we go. So these are the cucumber plants. Look how big they've gotten. And I think I dropped these in, what, a few weeks ago?
Wow.
Maybe a
That's
month ago. It may have been a month now, but they have gotten big. I've been seeing the bees on them because I planted them right next to the lavender. So the bees stay on them. Hey, DJ Ron, what's going on? And then over here where I have these purple tree collards, I planted some Mexican squash, as you can see them down at the bottom there. And they're already flowering and I'm getting squash already, so I'm happy. And I did put some of that product around the base of those squash plants in hopes that that whatever beetle, the cucumber squash beetle, whatever, doesn't mess up my plants because supposedly it takes care of those as well. So I made sure to put that product around the base of those cucumber and the squash plants. But they're doing good. I'm actually getting squash, so I can't wait. And I've been harvesting a lot off these purple collard trees. You see how tall they've gotten already?
I'm waiting for them. I hope mine don't get eaten up to pieces.
And let's see. Oh, I need to take those potatoes out because I was watering. What I did notice is my corn. Look, I just got all off subject because I saw this corn, but this corn ain't doing nothing. I mean nothing. I see the tassels, but I don't see any corn
There
coming.
go
So,
my
I mean,
transgender chicken.
you so silly. You so silly.
She calmed down. I thought I was gonna kill her.
Don't be messing with no chickens. Leave them alone. Send them to my house.
Nah, you don't want her. You don't want her. She cockadoodling like a dude.
Oh yeah, no, I don't need that.
I don't need it either. But I told her I don't deal with it. If people say something, they say something. I ain't get rid of my baby. She's my baby, no matter what you want to identify as. She's my baby.
You are ridiculous. You are ridiculous.
She's
I'm
my
done with
child.
you.
I can't get rid of my child because she want to be what she want to be.
I'm done with you.
It's the truth. I ain't saying that my chicken, one of my, but go do the research. I'm not saying 1 out of 10,000 hens decide to take a role on as a rooster. So if you
Yeah,
don't have
they do.
no, and I learned this, and for people might think I'm saying it as a joke, but seriously, I didn't know that
No,
either.
it's for
And
real. They told me about it when I purchased mine. Y'all see all these beans coming in? Woohoo!
so people who's
But
going to
yeah,
get a
I
chicken,
learned that. Mm-hmm.
one of your chickens over time with age or hormone imbalance or
Mm-hmm.
trying to be dominant in a chicken coop, she will
Mm-hmm.
start sounding like a rooster. And then you're like, wait a minute, I know they didn't sell me a rooster. They didn't sell you a rooster. It's a hen that sounds, she turn around and sound like a dude, a rooster.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to send her on her merry way, but then when we identify who she is Midnight. And Midnight's one of our original babies. And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, you know what? I'll pay the fine. If they come here with a complaint, I ain't getting rid of her. I'll just pay the fine.
So you're not getting rid of her?
Nah. So I don't know if y'all saw that video when I said I'm gonna stick by my baby. That's it. She's my feather baby. I got fur babies. I got fur babies, and yeah, I got fur babies and feather babies. Yeah. hmm So she do what she want to do. She could crack a doodle all day long. If they come over here, I'm like, listen, she's a female that decided to sound like. And if they tell me, well, we're gonna have to fine you, well, just give me the fine. And then I try to sell them 2 bags of weed. So I get the money up.
My God.
Like, yo, y'all want to buy some weed now? Hey, law enforcement, let me get you a couple bags of weed, man. Buy this off me. Dirt cheap, 25% off.
You a mess. I can't with
So
you.
I can pay the fine. I can go right down there and pay the fine. As soon as they give me my money, I just go down there and pay the fine. Now, be
Micro,
acting now.
Micro, what is in that red cup?
Sparkling cranberry, y'all.
Look, look, you over there talking crazy. I don't believe it. Y'all see that red potato at the top? You start talking crazy. I'm just like, okay,
You said a
what is
tomato or potato?
a potato?
A
Did you
red potato at the top?
Uh-huh. Did you see it? They've
Why
been
would
in
a
there.
potato be on the top?
They've been in there for a while, so it's time to harvest them.
Oh, oh, oh.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take them out. Oh, I don't know why I turned y'all that way. Mm, mm, mm. Today is one of those days, you guys.
You know, what's so sad about my thinking? I think
Mm.
this year's my last year gardening.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, well, garden this stuff. Well, let me get that. Let me rewind that because you gotta get your wording right on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gardening. I'm not growing no more vegetables. I'm just gonna be a pepper grower, a
Oh,
hot pepper
okay.
grower. No more okra, no more corn, peas, and all that stuff. This stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't doing that no more. I'm just gonna go ahead and just grow stuff that control the business. Peppers,
Okay.
seasoning. Because I believe who was telling you that the other day? They was telling you to season up. Was it your friend that's in California? What you talking about your seasonings?
Oh,
You say
Kevin. Yeah.
dehydrate your peppers and season or
Mm-hmm.
something?
Mm-hmm.
And people, that's a booming business, y'all. Believe it or not, people buy seasonings, organic seasonings, where if you
Oh,
have a lot of bell pepper like this here,
mm-hmm.
and this is what, and when you do seasonings, all peppers can go in every season you want, all-purpose season.
Mm-hmm.
So you can put bell peppers, yellow pepper, brown pepper, hot peppers, chili peppers, and blend your own special blend like I do.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't, and that was making me mad. This year, I'm gonna harvest my own seeds because I'm tired of like buying seeds. So I'm gonna keep one pod to keep the seeds out of it. But I put in my seasons, the seeds go in it for the heat because I have like Carolina Reapers, Ghost
Mm-hmm.
Thai Hots, Thai, all that. I have chili peppers, habaneros. I got a Scotch bonnet out here somewhere. I plant. So I have those plants out here, and I make a season a rub for chicken, fish,
Mm-hmm.
anything you want. Then you use use your pink salt if you want to, your sea salt, kosher salt, whatever, you
Mm-hmm.
know, your crushed black peppers, whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So you create your own blend.
Okay.
I have one with a little brown sugar in it. So it's a hot, sweet taste, like a kickback, sweet
Okay.
sweet in the front and hot in the back.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
So,
TWP, DJ is.
and one thing you ain't got to worry about the season,
Thank
it's
you
not
for
gonna go
being
bad.
here. I appreciate you.
And your season won't go bad. Your seasoning won't go bad if it's
Yeah, this
organic.
is true.
You drop that on your YouTube
This is
page, your
true.
channel, your what they got a YouTube store now. They got
Mm-hmm.
now like Instagram. You'd be amazed what
Mm-hmm.
people buy off of you. Well, not the people that support, not the people that follow you, but it's gonna be people that you don't know that's gonna buy your product from you. They just came across your channel or something, and they'll purchase from you. Don't always think that the people that you feel that's rocking with you is the ones gonna buy from you, because it's not always that case. It's always somebody that don't know you that's gonna definitely buy your stuff if it's real good, and if it's a good product, they're gonna continue to buy. So so if you are trying to grow a brand or anything like that, y'all, the best platform, I say the free platform that you can
Mm-hmm.
really get your brand going is Instagram. YouTube is
Yeah.
another piece of tool, but Instagram
Mm-hmm.
is where you're gonna make your money at.
Yeah.
Because you'll get more people over there with Instagram looking at your stuff than people on YouTube.
Yeah, that's true.
Because a lot of these,
I do hear that.
I think Instagram to me has a better following situation and a turnover of merchandise.
Mm-hmm.
Because somebody can come just right across your page, and then Instagram does that stuff too. It'll push your stuff just like YouTube, but it push yourself to a whole bunch of people, you know, without you even having to do too much. And then, like I said, you see the YouTubers, they might have 5,000 people over here on YouTube, but they got about a 20 to 30,000 people over on Instagram.
Is this all I got, y'all? Is that it?
You ain't feed them, that's what you're gonna get. I don't know why people don't feed their animals. I mean, feed their crops, and thinking they're supposed to get a great harvest.
No, it was only in a 5-gallon grow bag. What happened was I bought these bulbs, the potato bulbs, and then I
Yeah.
was like, shoot, I don't have no more space. I don't have nowhere to put them. So I said, well, let me just drop some in this grow bag,
Okay.
and whatever I get is whatever I get. So there you have it.
Okay. Sure, I got some nice peas out here. Peas is coming up.
Yours are looking good. You got a lot going.
Yeah, I can't wait till the end of this month. That's when I know at the end of this month, then I know where my garden's gonna go.
So
Like for
next
some
year,
people, because some people gotta wait till the end of the season to figure out where they're gonna go. I just gotta,
hey
if it ain't
Ding,
popping it,
thank you for being here. Yeah.
if it ain't popping in June, it ain't happening in July or August. You can hang it up.
Yeah. The next time I plant the potatoes, they're actually going to go in a grow bed, in a raised bed. So,
Okay. Look at
right?
that chipmunk. Anybody know how to get rid of a chipmunk? He's in here acting a fool.
You
Look
have
at him.
you have a
Look at him.
chipmunk.
Yeah, he's disrespectful. He's just over here. He must have didn't hear my voice. As loud as I am, I don't know why he didn't hear me. He over there doing something over there by the hibiscus plant.
Oh, okay.
I don't care what you do. You can put down traps.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. I don't know what they eat, but they eat my plants. But I don't know if it poison my plant and kill them. Like what? You can't get rid of chipmunks. Chipmunks got to be the most smartest little rodent I know. Because nothing kills. You can spray mint. You can spray. I got mint out here. I done put traps out here at one time. They ain't nothing stops a chipmunk, y'all.
Hi, Glamour Planner. OG brand. Good
And
morning.
even if you look up how to kill a chipmunk, it doesn't have nothing that actually get rid of chipmunk. It get rid of voles, moles, rats, mice, aphids. You ain't seen nothing on the market saying they get rid of chipmunks.
They said nope, you on our turf.
Chipmunks seem like it's nothing on the market to get rid of them, but a cat maybe.
Oh wow.
And I refuse to have a cat. I swear to God. Minnie and them wouldn't even allow me to have a cat anyway.
I'm allergic to cats, so.
No. Well, I think Minnie and Katie and the rest of them feel the same way.
Yeah, they're cute, but I'm allergic, so.
Now I don't want nothing to have his own mind. Not in that sense. You look at the cat look at you like, who you talking to?
You a mess.
I'm telling you, well, my chickens will tell you like, yo, don't mess with them. Listen, my chickens done had rakes to their heads. You know what I'm saying? Cause they ain't listen. Like y'all go get y'all. I tell you, my animals.
You better leave them.
My animals grew up just like they grew up
alone.
in a black household. I get a rake on their ass in a heartbeat. They don't. I tell them let's go inside, and they act like they don't want to go inside. They want to act a fool. All I gotta do is pop them in the butt with that rake, the back of the rake. Woo, get your ass.
Leave them chickens alone.
That's why I'm scared to let them little girls out there. They don't know no better.
So I'm getting ready to pop some more potatoes in here. Because I have some potatoes that are growing that have the eyes on them. So,
but I noticed you don't. Are you putting some fertilizer in there as you're going to do that?
Oh yeah.
So what you prefer, 555 or 444?
Well, I just use my the compost from my compost bin. Is that not enough?
I don't know what you composting with, but if it's good, new fresh compost, it should do.
All kinds of stuff.
Okay, it should do well. It should do well. If it's aged, it should be doing well.
Yeah.
But I would, if you wasn't sure, I would go with a 444 or something. A low. Well, I wouldn't go with a high back number. I would go with high back numbers than low back numbers.
Okay.
Like instead of doing the nitrogen, I'll do the phosphate and
Yeah. Okay.
Potassium. That's the thing. That's the key to growing bigger watermelons. I found out. Like I said, a lot of people a lot of the people that want to grow big watermelons, I'm learning through my research. You can't use the 10-10-10. You need if you're starting out with something like a 5-5 or a 4-4-4 or something, fishing motion. But when they start flowering, you want to hit them with more the high numbers of the the PKs. The number the higher the PK are, the better you're going to get bigger watermelons. So that's what I'm doing here. I purchased some stuff to grow bigger watermelons, which has like 30, 50.
Mm-hmm.
The back numbers. There's no nitrogen. It's just basically potassium and phosphorus. What is it?
See, you see these potatoes?
Yeah, okay. Got a little eyes on them.
Mm-hmm. Some people cut them, let them dry out, and all that stuff.
Man, you don't have to.
I plant the whole potato. I don't have
Yeah.
time for that, and they do just fine.
Okay.
I'm just only gonna put a couple in this bag.
But that's what I'm saying. Why would you? I mean, I know because you might not be a potato eater.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love
But,
potatoes.
so
I
why
have
you just
some.
don't go with a 15-gallon?
I have some in another container as well.
Oh, you do. Oh, you do.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put some in another container also. But
Yeah, because that's what I
it's
have.
some in another container now or another grow bag. So.
And this year I might not get the potato crop that I want, and I realize
Mm-hmm.
I might have made a mistake and don't know I made a mistake. But
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to Kieta Journey yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and you know how y'all say, hey, the potato crop, and then I realized when she
Mm-hmm.
actually said, you don't heal your potatoes, I
Mm-hmm.
said, no, I don't heal my potatoes. And when I said that to her, and then I realized, and when I went to give her an explanation why I didn't heal my potatoes,
Mm-hmm.
that's when I hit that thing hit you in the head. It hit me in the head was because my potato bed was 2 feet high.
Nikki says she's sending you one of her cats. Sorry.
I bet you don't. I bet you don't. I sent it back to her. I sent it back to her some fried rice. I was sending it back to you, red dye and some fried rice. Bet you I won't take nothing from Nikki now. I wouldn't even take an apple tree from Nikki's house no more.
So after that dog is over there tearing up.
Yeah, damn dog's costing me too much money. I wish I would have known. Even foster kids come with a kit.
Oh my God, you a mess.
I should have got background checks on these damn dogs that Nikki gave me. Now
You
Willow ain't
a
the
mess.
issue. It's the Minnie. Minnie's the issue. Willow just being mischief, and she knew she screwed up when she bit that pool. Oh, she just knew she was dead and stinking. She lucky I love her. I would have strung her up, and I knew she did because some dogs. I don't know if you have. Well, you have dogs. You
Mm-hmm.
just know the dog. The dog. You know the dog that did it because the dog that did it is like, oh shoot.
Mm-hmm. They have that guilty look.
Yeah, like. And Kate over there like, girl, I told you don't mess with that damn pool.
Mm-hmm.
Kate was like, all right, you by yourself. Kate was just looking at her like, girl, I'm gonna sit over here on this deck. Minnie
Mm-hmm.
was like, I just got here. That was what Minnie was saying. I just got here. Look.
I'm reusing the same soil, you guys.
You reuse it?
I'm reusing the same soil.
To put on top of it then. So the
Yep.
bottom soil is new?
Put some nu- put some nutrients in it, and
Oh, you are, okay.
I put compost. Yeah, I have it right here in the wheelbarrow. I dumped it, and then I did put some bone meal in here. I have some all-purpose.
Yeah, I know white flies ain't that bad as y'all think they are.
And I have some of this all-purpose Dr.
Oh yeah,
Earth.
Dr. Earth. That's a 444, right?
This one is a 222.
Oh wow. Very low.
It is. Yeah.
Now what would you use a 222 for? Like, I mean, it's because it's a very low
I still will
percent.
use it. I still use it in conjunction with my super juice and stuff because I do have that over there too. I have a bucket of that.
Okay.
I use
Good.
mine.
Yeah, because a 222 is just basically like your basic bag of soil. I would think that's what's in your basic bag of soil. It's somewhere ranges from a 222, right?
Yeah. Well, the basic bag of soil is.
Will be a 222 or some low.
Yeah, it's low. Yep. Yep, it is low. So I usually will add stuff to it. Usually my own compost. So I have my compost bin right over here next to my tree.
So to do the math on that, if you was to create your own soil, so I'm assuming that bag right there, Dr. Earth, the 222 is.
Mhm.
It's somebody who's using cocoa core and try to build their own soil from like peat moss, because peat
Mhm.
moss and cocoa core doesn't have no nutrients in it. So you'll
Mhm.
probably add that in your cocoa core or something like that if you was trying to create your own soil or potting mix.
Mhm.
Because since that's like your regular bag of soil,
Yeah,
because I
that was
wouldn't
a
even buy
regular
it.
bag of soil. That's what I transfer those other plants with. But I also have these alfalfa pellets in here too. So
Okay.
I'll crush them. Uh-oh, let me cancel that. I don't know what I was doing there.
Oh, okay.
Look, I done hit something, Lord. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I have some alfalfa pellets too. I'll just grab a handful. That bag is heavy.
Now, do you feel
Put
that you
that
see your now as
pellets.
I'm sitting out here in my yard, I'm looking at my garden bed. I
Hmm.
got so much. I don't know if they beneficial insects, but it's
Hmm.
a lot of black army ants out here. So I don't know if ants eat other animals, insects also, and pests. I don't know. What are ants are good for besides making mounds?
You said what is what good for?
Ants.
You said ants?
Yeah.
Well, look, I don't
I
consider, look, I can't stand ants, so I don't know what they're good for.
but I got this little. I think he's a stink bug. Hold up.
I can't stand ants. Yep, that's what I have, Nikki. Let me see. Let me show you my nasty bucket over here. This stuff stink too. So I have a bucket right here.
Yeah. Somebody should put a list out of.
I have my I use a paint bucket liner for mine though. Oh, it
But I
smells.
do have a lot of this year that I'm noticing. And I see a worm. Where he going?
Let me see.
I ain't no worms move during the daytime.
Let's see. It's
I got a
nice and
worm
brown,
that's.
nasty.
Why does he move? If I can show you this worm, where he going? He must gonna go visit his cousin.
That stuff
Why is
smells so
he out here in
bad.
the daytime? It's getting hot.
Gloves on. Hmm.
I got a worm moving around by the garden, and I'm saying, where you going?
Okay, so Nikki says ants turn and aerate the soil. Look, I can't stand seeing them, so I don't know what their purpose is.
I got a. I never seen a worm at the surface in the daytime. He must have gonna go visit his girlfriend or something.
Yeah, because they usually, especially, is it an earthworm?
Yeah, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna bury. I don't. He's on his way somewhere.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
What is he?
earthworms usually, because you said it's hot over there, usually they don't come to the surface like that.
He's a little guy. He's a baby.
Oh, hey, GT, what's
He
going
probably
on?
got kicked out. He probably came in late.
So I got those planted
Mm.
up.
Can y'all see it? He's a baby.
Oh,
He must have got kicked out.
you so funny.
Probably was running his mouth in it. He mother was running his mouth to his mother. She kicked him out the den. He's a baby.
That got put out, huh?
Got put out running his damn mouth. Get out of my den. Yeah, baby. Let me
That's
go
what
ahead and
I
put
was.
him somewhere. Let me go
Yep,
put him
they
somewhere. He
like
must have
dark,
going to his
cool
grandmother's house. He's
places.
on his way to his grandmother's house. Something.
You so silly. They'll usually go underneath. They don't like being on top of the soil.
I'll put him in the ground. He
He
probably
got
was
the
headed to his
stuff,
grandmother's house.
y'all.
His mother getting on
Probably
his
not an
nerves. He's
earthworm.
out. Worms don't want to be sitting around taking nobody's mess either. He was probably heading to his grandmother's house.
Oh my goodness.
Grandma, she tripping, saying I look just like my daddy.
You are silly.
Conversation that worms be having. You look just like your daddy.
I can't with you.
He probably was on his way to his grandmama's house. He's like, I'm out of here. Or the house got too crowded. Worms be having all kind of babies.
Yeah, they do.
So he probably got kicked out while it was too much. There was no room.
You go lift up a brick or something, you'll find a ton of them. I usually harvest them around my yard.
But for all y'all people, sunflowers and the things that Nikki done plant, because I got a few of them around here. I got a whole bunch of plants, little things are coming up since it's getting warmer.
What,
Get
zinnias?
kazingas and zangas and all that stuff and marigolds and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This is the busiest I ever seen my garden since I planted those things here.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have so many different pollinators from bees. There's about 5 different species of bees right here now.
Yeah, your garden is looking good.
I have the typical bumblebee that look like got a fur coat on it, right? Then I got these little
Fur
baby looking
coat.
bees. They got these they got these little micro bees. They like little bees. They very small, they're very tiny little bees. They almost like almost a fly, but it's a bee. It's a baby. I'm not gonna say it's a baby. It's a micro bee. I'm just gonna look up how many bees is in the northeast because there is so many different varieties of bees that's in here. I mean, we always got our typical white flies, the white butterflies.
Yeah,
We
I
got
can't.
those guys.
Yeah, I can't stand them.
Then it looks like I got some type of wasp type thing here, but I've seen that one before.
I don't
It,
bother the wasp because the wasp eats some of those bugs that you don't want on your plant. So
yeah, this one, I think the wasp is the one that got the long back legs, right? He got that
yeah,
long, like a tail leg.
yeah, I leave those alone.
Yeah, he's a little baby. He's not a yellow jacket wasp, whatever. He's another type of wasp, but he's flying around the garden too. So he must, like you say, he might be eating up the other little things that we
Mm-hmm.
might not. Yeah, and that's another thing. What I was talking about earlier in one of my videos. Sometimes when you use these type of products right here,
Mm-hmm.
you can kill off some of your beneficial bugs too, your pollinators, because you're
Mm-hmm.
trying to get rid of your pests.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
that's
you
what you
gotta
have
be
to be careful
careful,
of. Yeah.
and that's why I would say any gardener, if you're gonna garden more than what you want. Some they're gonna eat some, and you eat some. If you come into the garden world like that, where you say I'm gonna overplant because I know some of the pests is gonna eat, and I don't want to use pesticide on my food.
Mm-hmm.
Um, So you might as well put about 5 or 10 more extra plants out there because they're gonna eat some and you eat some. So you got to figure out that mathematics.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes you got to overgrow because the pest is gonna eat some, and by the time you get out there, if you only put a little bit out there, you ain't getting none. That's
Yep.
just like these
This is
fruit trees
true.
here. Same thing with fruit trees. If I was telling anybody, pair your fruit trees up, put 2 fruit trees up of the same species at least, because you ain't gonna get no fruits if you got squirrels. Squirrels are the most fruit tree predator that I know. At one time, I ain't getting not one pear for 2 years. I ain't getting not one pear off these trees,
Oh
not
wow.
one apple off a tree. So I got several apple trees, several pears, several peach trees, several plums. So if you're dealing with some squirrels,
Mm-hmm.
plant you multiple fruit trees if possible, because you will not get no fruit if you only got one fruit tree or 2 fruit trees. A squirrel will come out there and eat every last one of them.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow. All right. So we all planted up over here, you guys. Let me
Mhm.
see. Let me move this up. All right. Then I'll turn it around.
Yeah. But I'm glad that
All right. So
your
got my
work.
carrot, basil, cut look a couple of potatoes, but all the basil and the carrots have been transferred over. Well, not all of them. It's still more in this starter tray here. Lord. So what I'm going to be doing is probably taking some of those to my aunt and uncle because I have a lot. And this garden bed over here, I cleaned this out. This is where I had that cilantro.
Yeah.
So I'm still figuring out what I'm going to plant in there. But I was thinking one of those cucumber plants, although I know the cucumber plant gets really big. This is some rosemary that I harvested. So this container is full of rosemary that I harvested. But um, so I was thinking one of those cucumbers. What I'm gonna do is get one of those short tomato cages and put over it,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna put a hook up here. Well, it's already a hook up here, and then just kind of trellis it up.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Nan, how are you? Thank you for being here. So I'll put a couple of cucumbers in there and put some of that basil in there. And it's already kind of protected by all that rosemary. That rosemary fragrance is so amazing to me, but some of the pests don't like it. So,
Oh, okay.
because I'll find that I'll see a lot of pests on everything else that's in there, but it won't touch that rosemary. So,
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I'm
that's what
looking
I'm gonna be doing.
now. If anybody know about them patio lemons, when should you get fruit off them? 2 years from now or something like that? How do they work?
I don't have a patio lemon, but I know Kevin has one. He got his on, I think, the first year. He brought it home, and he was well, you never know how long it was in the big box store before he got it, but he had him one, and he got some nice lemons off his tree, and
Yeah,
it was in a little container.
yeah. I put them. I'll pile them because I know that they gotta go indoors. So I
Mm.
wasn't messing with them where like I'm gonna leave them in that little pan they come in, that little pot thing.
Mm-hmm.
I took them out of that and put them in a gallon bucket, maybe a 2 gallon drum.
Okay.
So because I know I'm gonna have to bring them indoors.
Yeah.
So I know they're not gonna make no winter out here. Not Connecticut. They're not gonna survive. That's why I was a little skeptic about those tree cobblers. You said they're perennial. So
Mm-hmm.
as they getting older, as I started moving stuff to the side, because that's what they're about to do in the
Mm-hmm.
next week or two. But I'm gonna wait till it start cooling down, and then I'm gonna put them in the ground. Because you have
Yeah.
yours in the ground, right?
No, mine are in containers. Remember the one I put in the ground? The trees behind it started taking over, killed the roots,
Oh,
and it killed the tree. So
so what
I
you
don't have them
suggest
in
me is to go to the bakery this weekend and see if they got some jelly buckets, and give me about I got how many's out here? 1, 2, 3. I got about 5 of your plants that look like they're going to survive.
there.
I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
get out here and spray them and see if they survive. Because if they get too cold, because I don't know if they're gonna survive this type of cold up here. See,
Okay.
they might stay well outside where you at, but I might have to bring these babies not in the house, but in the garage at least.
Well, you can always put a tree cover over it. Hey, Lewis, how are you? Thank you for being here.
I don't think y'all know how cold Connecticut gets. I really don't think the people
But
understand.
these tree covers that I have, they are thick. They thick. So I don't know if it'll work, but I would try it just to see
You know what?
if it
Oh,
helps.
I just hope they grow a couple of good sizes, couple of feet, because I don't know how fast they grow.
Mm-hmm.
But if they get to be about 4 feet by the end of the season and they looking good, I
Mm-hmm.
ain't gonna take that chance. I'm just gonna bring them in the garage.
Yeah. I hear you. Yep, I hear
Yeah, because we get some harsh winds up here, cold, rain,
you. Mm-hmm.
and I just don't think that it'll survive here. Certain things is just it might survive in other places that get to 50, but here we can go high winds, rain.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now we need to stop. It needs to stop raining on us for at least 3 or 4 days.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Because that devastates our crops up here because we don't have the heat like some of y'all. So it'll be cool here if it rains in the overcast. And I think California or Canada got a fire going
Mm-hmm.
on again. Somebody got a fire going on again. A forest fire going on
Oh
again. I
wow.
think it's Canada. I think it's over y'all side, California side.
Oh,
They,
I
somehow
wouldn't.
Canada or somebody's having another forest fire already. I know when it was on this side of Canada, boy, we was under a blanket for a whole week and a half almost, and that devastated a lot of crops because a lot of that silt or whatever
Mm-hmm.
that stuff was coming on top of our cars,
Mm-hmm.
and our plants was smothering our plants, killing them.
Oh,
Everybody,
micro.
if you had an
You must
open
have.
like
You
see,
must have. Micro. You must have fell down. Hold on. They said they. Okay. There you go.
why I'm by myself again?
I'm like, wait a minute. Okay. There you go.
Oh, I'm myself.
Okay.
Yeah, but my garden looking good. I'm gonna just show y'all right here. See? My garden looking good. I got peas. Let me take myself off this thing. Take myself off the tripod. Cause we had a hour and 28 minutes in. Let me turn around and just show the people the garden that I have. All right, here we go. All right. So if y'all see the garden I have peas over. I'm just looking as I was sitting down.
Mhm.
Peas over here.
Mhm.
So there are peas growing behind these strawberries. These are these plants that's coming up. So you got the strawberries.
Okay.
Then it's something like this. I don't know what this is, but it's out here. So this
Is
plum
that
is.
deal? It kind of looks like deal or something.
Oh, it could be. I don't know. I done threw so many seeds out here. I don't even know what's going. Even in the watermelon patch, if y'all see the watermelon patch, it's looking good. Then some stuff is growing here. So much seeds I done put down here. I don't even know what these seeds are that's coming up in already. It's coming up. You see it?
So you
It's
just
growing
drop
in here.
stuff.
And stuff blew around though, and then we had the high winds, so some seeds done blew around too probably. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what this is, but they're coming up along with the watermelon. I'm gonna let it just do
Oh
what it
wow.
do. See, you already got
That's
one of them
right.
dirty hearted.
Why not?
See, when them dirty hearted chipmunks don't went and got a peach. You know, a pear. See, that's a dirty hearted chipmunk. Here go a pea right here.
Mm-hmm. They eating up your
So
stuff.
yeah, but see, there's a pea right here. Now he can eat all this he want. He want to mess with stuff that he shouldn't mess with. Get that. And see, this is what I like. See, this is what I was telling you about the heads. So the heads is one here, one there, there. It's three heads on top. Then there's a head here, and then there's this sunflower. But I like this because it's the first one to come out like a flower almost. Yeah. So everybody else is doing great. I like that. I just like the color.
Nice.
And the blackberries. Now these are blackberries, right? This where it'll just get ripe and it'll turn black after a while.
Oh yeah, mine are busy. Yeah, I have some right here. Hold on. Mine are busy, busy too. It's a lot of blackberries on mine. Hold on. Let's see. I'm talking about this. These jokers
So this
here are
one, they
loaded.
start out like this. They start out with the little pedestal, white pedestal, right? And then they look like they drop them.
Yep, they turn black. You see, Micro?
I can't. Oh, I'm gonna see. Okay.
So it's a
Oh,
lot. I need to pull those off too before the birds come down here and get them.
so I'm liking a hibiscus plant, so that's good. If I could get some hibiscus tea out these joints, this year, it'd be cool because it would shake.
Mm-hmm.
Look, the flowers. So
Yep.
they live, they survive. Getting a little yellow, but they survived. I put these in the ground. These are hibiscus.
Oh,
So I
those
know
were the
people.
ones that you got from Walmart, huh?
Yeah, Walmart. They was on the deathbed.
Hey, Miss OG, how are you? Thank you for being
And I
here.
came, I cleaned them up, I cut them up, I cleaned them up, I trimmed them back,
Hmm.
I treated the dead stuff off of them, and then
Hmm.
I sat them in the ground.
That's what I like to do. I go get them struggle plants.
Yeah, you can get them for free too sometimes.
Uh-huh.
And
I
then here goes
usually I usually would get them for about $2 and
now
50 cents.
this plant right here. I already have a couple of tomatoes on. You see?
Oh yeah, the tomatoes are given.
But now I gotta put this on top of there. And I know you say soon your plants start doing. You gotta take some. Now some people say you don't, but they
Hmm.
say sometimes take off some of these suckers to let
I
it
don't even
concentrate on your fruit. You don't do it.
I don't even bother. It just depends. It depends. If I see disease on the plant, then I'll remove stuff. But other than that, I don't. And I usually get quite a few tomatoes, so I don't bother. I have one over here that has so many tomatoes on it, and I'm not pulling anything off of it because it's already full of tomatoes.
Yeah, so I learned
But these are
something real
cherries.
quick.
This is that small fruited tomato.
See, I learned something real quick about this.
What's that?
This is the candy roasted squash. Now I know they did tell me, and I forgot that this plant does this thing. If it's doing what it's doing, it does because it's putting on a lot of males, and there's a few females on here, but they haven't opened up because it might be too hot.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I do have them. This one's pollinated. This one's pollinated. So I do have bees over here. So I'm hoping when they open up, the males open up, the females when they do open up, they they pollinate them right. And then I got my peppers here. And then one thing I love about gardening buckets, you can move them. You can move them. Like here,
Mm-hmm.
I got to come through here with the weed whacker. Got to clean this up. This is a potato. So the potato's coming over here. This
Mm-hmm.
candy nut squash is going up the fence. You see it? So the side, she's going up to the fence.
Oh, GT said you don't have a shade cloth up. Yeah, I had to
No,
put
no,
one
no,
up
no, no,
on my
no. Need no shade
cucumber.
cloth. See? No. The shade cloth. I don't need a shade cloth because we don't get it like that here. So the sun is already right there.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing I moved when I took your suggestion, GT, was bringing these plants over here
Mm-hmm.
behind the fence
Mm-hmm.
here, so the sun doesn't hit them directly, and they've been doing great since I moved them over here because they were over there getting that full sun, and that's when they was acting up. So what I said, well, since I was in buckets, I just moved them over here behind this fence, so it gives they get some light, they get the heat, but they don't get the direct sun directly on them. You see? I don't know if you see it.
Yeah.
So the sun doesn't get directly on them because they're behind this fence. Now I could put
Mm-hmm.
a shade cord from here to here and then take it to that post. You get what I'm saying? They put a pole here and get a what you
Hmm.
call a 20% sun through, but then I'm gonna mess up my potatoes.
Hey,
So
Buddha.
so that's my issue here because some of these are sun loving plants and some is not. The collards are not sun loving plants,
Hmm.
but these were in pots. And the only thing I love about these because I got them in pots, I can move them. And then now Kayrenee was saying she keeps hers in a 5 gallon buckets. These are in 5 gallons, except for one, two, three, four. Four of them's not in buckets. I mean,
Yeah.
5 gallon buckets. So all I gotta do is I got some Home Depot buckets that I can open those up and put five. But I like these food grade buckets right here from a bakery. These are when your jelly comes in.
Hmm.
See here, this is your
Yeah, those
grade.
are good.
They food grade. You can get them from our bakery. You can get them for free. All you gotta do is go and ask them, "Hey, I got any buckets?" And they be like, "Usually they're in the back." That's when they
Hmm.
fill your jelly donuts up with this stuff.
Okay.
So, so I need about one, two, three. I need four of them.
Hmm.
Since you said that they grow good in pots, you got yours in a bucket. So I'm gonna do the
Hmm.
same thing. Then I can move them and bring them into the garage. Lemon balm is
Yep.
taking off. Got to cut back lemon balm. That's another thing too about I've learned about herbs. You got to keep cutting
Hmm.
your herbs now because I think
Yeah.
if you let them go,
Oh,
if you
yeah.
let them go too
Yeah,
far,
you have to prune them.
if you let them go like I did, they're gonna bolt on you.
Yeah, you got to prune them. That's for sure.
I'm waiting to see a fig come up on these figs now, but I might not get no figs this year. I don't know if you get them on the first year, but this is the second year they're here, so they're looking good. The figs are looking good. Strawberries looking
Yeah.
good. The peppers are looking good. Onions took a hit, but I try to save them if I can.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing I'm getting some strawberries. I like that part. But that damn
Hmm.
chipmunk might fit. The chipmunk might feel the same way. He might feel just as much as I can't wait till they turn red and juicy. Because she was in here or he was just in here just a while back, but he went somewhere else. Went over
Oh,
to mess with
wow.
my neighbor's yard.
Yeah, I'm
But hey,
planting
GT,
some
if you
garlic
GT,
right now.
yo GT, if you hear man, look at the carrots, man. The carrot transplant is growing like crazy. And they're in a fabric pot. So that's like a 20 gallon fabric pot, 15 gallon fabric pot. So we're gonna see how well that do. So I got the tomatoes over there. Then I have a tomato plant right there. I didn't grow a lot of tomatoes this year. There's one right there, and it's putting on something here. It's putting on a few bodies on it. And then here goes some tomato plants right here.
I
Several of
was
them here.
trying not to put out so many tomatoes, but it just happened that way. So I'm just gonna give some of them away. You know how it is, Michael.
Yeah. That's me. Shoot, I ain't show you the other one. Shoot, I got a whole thing of collard greens. Hold up. That I don't know what to do with them in a minute, but I mean, well, the kids at school, so they're gonna start selling on their days when at school. But I got collard greens. Let me show you. Oh, here go my other watermelons. So let me show you. I didn't think it should. There go my other watermelons right here, y'all.
Okay.
Now,
Oh, you have them
GT,
in a bucket. Okay.
GT, if he's here,
He's
these
in here.
are Carolina Cross, y'all.
Oh, those are those big ones.
Yeah, so I put them in the front to get the sun. See that? Go get that sun.
I couldn't find any of those.
Oh, I got a whole bunch of seeds. I brought a whole bunch of packs.
All right, Micro, shoot me some.
Yeah. So those are Carolina Cross. I put them in the front, and I wouldn't even care if they take the whole yard, because I just want people to shut up about that watermelon wars. And here go the super juice. So the super juice right here, the super juice, I'm
Uh-huh.
using it on those watermelons and my other juice. And then, yeah, that's it. So I'm getting a lot of grapes, y'all. Y'all have seen it. So the people that just came in, a lot of
Hmm.
Concord grapes this year. They showed up and showed out this year. Got to cut the grass. So the grass clippings, I'm going to put
Hmm.
the bag on the clipper, and I'm going to harvest the grass to make some super juice. I'm going to put the bag
Okay.
on, and then here go my mint. My mint doing great. Y'all talk about mint doing awesome, y'all. It's another watermelon right here. I don't even know. I think these are. I don't even know what these are. These might be tomatoes. Yeah, so I trimmed back, and then I got peaches. And this tree, this tree I planted last year. Look at the peach on this one. Look at it. I know a dirty squirrel gonna get me for them. You see how big that
Put
peach
those
is?
mesh bags on them. I put those mesh bags on them, and they tend because I have look my one lone apple. No one has touched it yet, thank God. But
See, this is what I
I
see.
have mine covered.
Now let's show why you here. You see that? You see that little something?
Oh,
I don't know if it's
yeah,
I
you
don't
got
know
to
if it's
cover
from the
it up.
no, I don't know if it's coming from the branch itself. You see that? I don't know if it's a bug or a branch itself that was rubbing on it. You see? The way it's
Yeah,
sitting, it's on the
yeah, it
branch
might
and
just be
from
the
it
branch.
moving it might be rubbing the peach. Might not be a
Yeah,
bug, y'all.
yeah,
Cause it is so huge on that. Look how thin. If y'all can see that, how thin that branch is with that big fruit on it. So those are indications of good soil and good nutrients, especially on a 1 year plant. Now what's going on here is, I think I done put fertilizer, but I'm getting this. I don't know if it's due to the rain or it's cannibalizing itself because it's not getting enough nutrients. It's taking a lot of
yeah,
nutrients because it is putting
yeah,
weight.
yeah. It
So you
could
see
be
how it's
the
leaning like,
rain.
and it could be cannibalism, where it's not getting enough nutrients, but I'm not saying I'm getting two type of things going on with this plant. Look at this. So y'all see it. Hold on. Wait. I'm getting, and I sprayed this stuff. I'm getting this and this. So if anybody who see this video, let a brother know. Getting like a little rust spots, but there's no bugs on it. Like there's no aphids. It's like saying there's
Yeah,
nothing aphid. It's just doing what it want to do.
yeah,
And then here go my okra. This is my okra out here on the side here. And then here goes something. These are raspberries. So they put it on raspberry this year. This is the bell pepper plant. This is the thing I'm trying to do, like Garden TV, where he's saying keep adding soil to it. So I'm cleaning the bottom, so I wanted to come up and I harvest some peppers off this one. And see, here goes some blueberries or raspberries here or whatever. See them? So I gotta come in here and work on this grass right here. You see all this? Got to come in here with that other machine that I got to cut it down so I don't cut the plant itself. And that's the
yeah.
problem with garden too. If you got your gardens in the ground, if you come with a weed whacker, you think you hitting grass, you done kill the plant by mistake.
True. That's true.
So you got to either go in there with some snips and look through what you got. And here it goes. Look at all those little
Yeah.
beautiful squash coming up. I
Oh,
love
that
that.
plant looks good. What is?
Some peppers.
Oh, that's squash.
That's got to be a squash. I don't know. I
Those are
plant so much stuff.
peppers.
I don't know.
Okay.
Whatever comes up for the thieves
Yeah,
on
it
the
looks like
outside can
squash.
have.
That looks like a
So
squash
everything
plant.
out here, everything out here is for the thieves because they're thieves around here.
Silly.
They thieves. Oh,
Said they out there stealing food, huh?
yeah, they stealing my damn food. You don't know me last year like that. Stealing my food. My whole front was a garden. I would come out here, my acorn squash was gone, my onions were gone. I'm like, what the hell? People was coming with their own grocery bags.
Oh no.
And then the wife wouldn't let me see the camera because I'm assuming it's my neighbor over here, these bingo baggers. So she knew
Stop.
if she would have let me see that camera footage, she know I'd have been out here with an old man like a chair, sitting here waiting for them to come by. And I would have fired him up. It wouldn't even been a conversation.
You
So
a
that's why
mess.
so I don't know. But everything else is looking good over here.
Awesome.
Oh, that's what we show. I came out here to show you the damn plants. Run my mouth. Ain't that some shit? Let me show you I got. See all this right here?
What is that? Oh, those
Collard
are.
greens.
Oh shoot. Oh yeah. I'm maxed out. You.
I'm maxed out too, and I don't got nowhere to go with it.
Wow.
But I'm trying to figure something out. What I'm gonna try to do
Are
now.
those collard trees or just
No,
collard
these are
greens?
the dino kale and collards.
Oh, well see
But something been over here munching on them too. Something
you
been over
might be
here
able
munching
to
too.
you might be able to succession sow with those though.
I know what I'm gonna. I know what I'm gonna do with them. I come up with my idea.
Huh?
Once the girls come out here, because school is over officially next Tuesday. Well, Tuesday's the next officially. They got 2 half a days. They got to make up snow days.
Hey,
But
kicking it with the rooks. How are you? Thank you for being here. We appreciate you.
hey, kick you with the roots. So what I was gonna do is let them sell these, but then I said, you know what I'm gonna do? What you was telling me about the other day is go get a big bag of raised bed and just poke a hole in the bag and let them sit under this tree over here on the rocks. Because collard greens don't need a lot of sun. They don't need direct sun, but they don't need what you said. They don't need it. They need heat, but they don't need direct sun, right? Where Renee go? Oh, she done disappeared. But anyway, anybody in the chat? So they're saying that they don't need direct sun, but something's munching on it. You see, it's munching not the butt off on it, just chewing away on it. Could be a bird. It could be. Well, I know this is an insect or something,
Yeah. Oh
but
yeah.
this could be a caterpillar or something. I don't know.
I would spray it with some BT. It wouldn't be tearing up all my plants.
But going back to since you back, I was saying that you and GT was talking about collard greens don't need a lot of sun because on these right. But now I was thinking
Yeah,
about
they don't.
if I go get a raised bed soil bag on this
Mhm.
corner right here,
Mhm.
because it's got a tree, so it ain't getting a lot of sun. But you
Mhm.
see right here
Mhm.
is put those in a bag, take them out, go get 2, 3 of those on raised bed, garden bed bags,
Mhm.
and lay them right here in the bag. Clean out weed whack that weed, and then put the bags right there so they're not directly in the sun, but they do get some sun.
Yep, and just put enough holes on the bottom of the bag of soil so it'll drain
That part, right?
and it'll be all good.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure.
Because of
Um,
our weather, I've never had to do that, but I thought it was pretty awesome, and you
oh, you
can
think?
do
Oh, you
it.
think I could put them over? No, it's too much shade right here. See, that's a maple tree. But then when the sun gets right here, it'll hit right here. See, it's hitting here a little bit now. And then when it goes to the west, it'll hit this wall.
Okay.
It'll hit here about probably 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. It'll hit this wall until about 7, 8, about 7:30, because it's going to the west right now. Sun's on the backside of this tree.
Okay, awesome.
But yeah, see, it's right there. So this canopy shades that section. See, you got a little sun right there,
Mhm.
but then it's shade right here. But as it goes like 2 or 3 o'clock, it hits this wall.
Okay, got
So
it.
that might be good for the collard greens, wouldn't it? Maybe. I
Well,
don't know.
no, because you're going to get that harsh afternoon sun. That harsh afternoon sun is what's the worst. Because that's when it seems to be the hottest to me, that afternoon sun.
Oh.
So, yep, I've made that mistake before. They'll do nothing but bolt.
Oh, see, that's what I don't want, because we're going to
Mhm.
get that heat. If
Yeah.
this summer we don't get it, we're going to get it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Now, yeah.
It's a
Oh, and that's
butterfly
another thing.
hide net.
Oh, yeah, I got a lot of watermelon growing. So if y'all sitting over here talking that watermelon wars, I got a
Mhm.
lot of watermelon going. And look how fast that stuff is drying out. As we've been talking, that super juice is drying out that fast. That's how fast it's drying out. And then there's another thing, people, for the new gardens,
Oh, that was.
right? When you go
Mhm.
here, you look at your soil, when you can go down to what, 2 feet or 2 inches, if hand finger, like three depths, you can see if you need water. See?
Mhm.
If you can do this to your soil, you don't need no water.
Yeah,
So it
that
looks dry. It
afternoon's
looks dry. It looks
terrible.
dry
But
on top. Huh?
no, kicking it with the rook said that afternoon sun messes her up every year. Yeah, that afternoon sun is terrible, especially here because we get that dry heat here in California.
And this is what you want your soil to look like, y'all. You want it to be able to break up, but then at the same time, if you mash it, it has a little, a little hole to it. See?
Mm-hmm. That's what I always check for. If I can mash it like that and it's still moist, then I leave it alone.
Yes, there is a watermelon plant right here too.
Nice, looking good.
Watermelon, eggplant over there. Oh, there go my lavender. I meant to move her a couple of times already and never moved her. Disrespecting her all kind of ways. That's my lavender. Now, do you harvest her right here at this point?
The lavender.
Yeah, when you like this, you see it?
No, I let mine grow wild. You can. Hey, Bud Chronicles, thank you for
Because
being
after a
here.
while, this dies back.
You
This
see
dies back.
mine? Mine
That
never.
purple dies back.
Oh yeah, the purple dies back. So I will leave them on there, but usually I told you guys I use these for either if I'm making candles or I use them in the chicken house. Sometimes I use it for teas as well, but mostly and it's a good pollinator. So this one here has been in this container for I don't know how long, for years. And I think I did a video last week. Y'all saw how bushy and big this plant is. But yeah, you could take those buds off if you want.
And what you using for a tea, right? You use it for tea to get that color,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yep, you can use
Get
them
that
for
color.
tea. I use them in the chicken house also. Gives that calming effect. Also wards off certain pests. So I use them in there. And as you know, lavender is fragrant, so that also helps in the chicken house as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm hoping the sun come out because I got a rabbit poop order.
Yeah, they do dry out fast.
Oh, there. See, I
Some,
got enough rabbit
but
poop over there.
if you get a shallow pan or something and you put,
Hmm.
you could just fill it halfway, set the bags in there, and the soil will take up the water as needed. So you
Yep.
can do that also.
Yeah, I got a good. I think I got enough for a rabbit poop delivery.
Oh, look at your rabbit babies.
Oh, yeah, I got to clean out their thing, but it was rainy the other day. I was hoping it dry, but it seemed like it's drying out, so I'm in here clean. I got an order for some rabbit poop, so
Nice.
that all that poop in here is gonna
Hmm.
get cleaned out and put in a bag and vacuum sealed and shipped out to
Nice.
a gardener that need organic rabbit poop.
Okay.
I can't wait to get in that chicken coop and that chicken run. Oh, the soil in that chicken run is gonna be awesome. I just haven't got in there yet. You see, here go the disrespectful. See, this is disrespectful chipmunk and squirrel. See that? See it? They knock stuff off, and they if it's too hard, they don't eat it. They and they just nibble and knock it off. Or it could be a bird. But see, that's why I'm glad I'm getting a lot of them. You know what I mean? Some gonna survive, some gonna hit the deck. And that's it. And the peas are coming up nice if y'all can see them from the backside of the fence here. And this one I know is underground water because it rained yesterday, but it's still wet right here.
Hmm.
So these are the peas that's coming up through here.
Okay. And
So
that's a cattle panel fence, right? Or you said
this is a goat fence.
okay.
This is not a cattle. I mean, you probably could hold a. Nah, you couldn't hold no cattle with this darn thing. It's a goat fence.
Okay.
That's what they. Well, some people call it. You can call it cattle. I don't know what they. Well, we call it as a homesteaders and stuff. We call it goat fence. It's the hold back goats. They're hold back goats.
Thank you,
Now,
Bud Chronicles. He says
a cow.
NPK and water are absolutely vital in growth and micro macro for longevity.
Oh, for longevity.
Hmm.
On what? On he was saying growing on what? What?
I
Did
think
I
he
miss
was
something?
just talking about growing in general, growing different
Hey.
plants and the use of organic fertilizers and stuff
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
and that's another thing for the gardeners. Like I said,
Uh-oh,
the
I think
ones who,
there you go.
but even the ones who are starting, the ones who are like me, intermittent gardener, you got to learn what's a heavy feeder and a
Hmm.
light feeder. Because I think a lot of us new beginner gardeners
Hmm.
make the mistakes of putting heavy feeders with low, what do you want to call them? With light feeders. Because if you put a bunch of
This is true.
heavy feeders among the light feeders, the chances are you're not going to get a good crop from the light feeders. So you got
Yeah.
to start learning the plants. If it's a heavy feeder, like corn is a heavy feeder. I think what else is a heavy feeder that usually people grow? Peppers is a heavy feeder. Um, so certain things you got to learn how to put certain things together because certain things could take a lot more nutrients out of your garden beds than the other ones. And the other one's suffering because the corn is going to take more nutrients dead out the soil before the other stuff gets something.
Yeah, that's definitely a heavy feeder. They usually get planted by themselves.
Yeah.
Kicking it with the rook said, "You are not a beginner."
No, you know what? You true. I'm not a super beginner, but growing other stuff made me a better vegetable gardener. That's why when people don't want to listen to me, it's not that I was never a vegetable gardener. I was another gardener, but it wasn't, well, y'all can call it broccoli,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Because you are
So,
a 420 garden.
Yeah.
Yeah. What in the world
So
is in that tree?
so when I learned how to grow that stuff and the little stuff I did have, I started to learn that the stuff that I use for them, you can use for your vegetable garden. And I know a lot of people get mad when I say it, but it's not about that. It's just that it's certain things that gardeners, true gardeners, are not going to spend money on because they can go a cheaper route to get stuff. But since
Yeah.
I have the stuff already, I use it. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Yeah.
have it already. It's not
Hmm.
that I went out to buy it to grow no damn tomatoes and no cabbage. It's
Right.
just that I already have it on hand for other stuff. So a lot of stuff I have on my hand that's organic is very expensive because I'm growing something else.
Yeah.
And people just seem to hear what they want to hear and don't hear what I'm trying to tell them. Is that the stuff that I use that's organic is very expensive. Now you can go get blood meal, bone meal, you can go get alfalfa pellets and stuff like that. But I have other stuff that I have already. So why not use it? Use what you have.
Yeah. This is true. This is true.
So what I try to show you guys when I watch my videos is showing I have chicken poop, rabbit poop that I use for my compost.
Mm-hmm.
So on top of that rabbit poop and chicken poop being aged,
Mm-hmm.
on top of using the other stuff that I use and I have that stuff,
Mm-hmm.
since I have it, I want to see what it does with normal garden vegetables.
Yeah.
So when I joked about my watermelons will not probably pass the drug test, you know what I'm saying? And y'all laughed about it because I'm like, you say, why would you eat your watermelon? You eat the watermelon at the supermarket, but I know exactly what I'm putting on. Not that it's dangerous, it's organic, but I know I'm pushing it. You know, I'm pushing these watermelons. Now, is it safe? I don't know. It might not do nothing to me at all, but it's just the fact that I know. You know what I mean? It's like knowing somebody didn't wash their hand, they made you a sandwich. You just don't want to eat it. Now, they might not have no bacteria in their hands, but the fact that they didn't wash their hands when they made you a sandwich, you wouldn't want to eat it, right? Right? So when you go order food from the restaurants, you don't know if they wash their hands and they put their plate, you plate your food. But if you knew, if you knew, you would eat it. I don't know. I don't know.
You a mess. You are a
But
mess.
ain't that the truth? I'm not saying I'm not a man, but that's
Yeah,
what I'm
this
saying.
is true. I'm gonna grab some of these blackberries.
I don't care if you spending $35 at Applebee's or you spending $3,500 at Poo Foods, right? You don't know what the kitchen is doing in the back there. You sitting there having a nice time, ambiance light, candles, looking into your lover's eyes. Tell me more about my. You don't know how that person. He could have been smoking a cigarette back there, scratch himself, and put your plate of food on there. You spent $3,500 for that dinner. Now you look at the person at Applebee's. You say, "Oh, they ex-con people, whatever, whatever," and you worry about them on your food. But at the end of the day, you don't know what's going on unless you cook your own food and grow your own vegetables.
It's true.
So I don't pay it no mind because I ain't gonna live in a paranoid life. But since I know what I'm doing to these watermelons, I probably would eat them. But more likely, if they do be successful,
Hmm.
chances are they're going to the neighbors
Hmm.
and the chickens. I might eat one. I might eat one just for self. Just self awareness.
Hmm.
Because
Blackberries.
you got blackberries. Ah, see those ones. See, you be putting shit in a bucket. That
Did you
wouldn't even
see
make
them?
it in the house. If I was to pick blackberries out here, it wouldn't even make it upstairs. Ooh, a little ladybug, a real ladybug at this time. Not that imposter Japanese beetle or Mexican beetle they call it. I don't know if y'all got that in California. Do you? Or not? Nah, I ain't gonna sound racist on that one, but it's called the Mexican beetle. It looks like a ladybug. It's brown. It's an invasive beetle that came from Mexico. I don't know how. You know what? I ain't gonna ask how it came here. It just got here. Okay.
You're so
Is it,
silly. I
it just
don't.
got.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know,
I'm
but
about to
I know.
say it.
I know the only one that I have issues with are the Japanese beetle. So I don't.
Oh,
But I
we
don't
got
know
that
about.
here.
But I never.
We
I don't know about the other one you just
yeah,
referred.
yeah. It's a okay. It looks like a ladybug, but
Okay.
it's brown. It
Okay.
has this like caramel color. It looks identically like a ladybug. The only difference between him or her as a ladybug, the ladybug is red. She
Hmm.
is like this burnt orange.
Okay.
So it looks like a ladybug because that will make you not want to kill it because you think it's a ladybug, but it's like a orange brownish. But if it's not red, it's not a ladybug. Bing, bang. Let me tell y'all because I learned last year. I seen it and I thought it was a ladybug. I come back out, half my stuff was eaten up. That thing eats through plants like a lawnmower. So every
Oh,
time I see one, I
really?
mash the beanbags out of it. Huh?
Yeah, no, I haven't seen those here.
They call the Mexican beetle. It looks like a ladybug, but it has like a burnt orange. It
Oh,
looks
yeah.
just it looks just like a ladybug if you don't know what you're looking at.
Oh,
You go, oh,
wow.
it's a ladybug. It's not. A ladybug is red, y'all.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that one here.
I just thought it was a mutated ladybug,
Oh, wow.
and it wasn't a mutated ladybug. It was a Mexican. They call it a Mexican beetle,
Oh, okay.
and it devastates your crops. It devastated my crop last year, but this year
Really?
I'm on it.
Oh, no.
If I see it, I'm busting it upside his head. I'm mashing it to death.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm busting it inside his head like he owed me $20 from last week.
So the onions did work, you guys. Remember, I had to put onions around my plants because the birds were out here eating up my Swiss chard and
Yeah.
my mustards and stuff.
Yeah.
So it did work. So you see how good they're growing now.
All right. All right.
So
I'm gonna be stoked if I get okra this year.
I just took a regular onion and chopped it up
Hmm.
and just sprinkled it around the plant. So I'm pruning these up because these you see these leaves.
Yeah.
So this is my old granny sun gold that's been out here forever, but it has a lot of tomatoes on it. So I don't know if you guys can see all the tomatoes on it.
I
So
see a little bit.
she gets to stay.
Now, do you really have to move your plant? Because you got the season that's all year round. So,
Hmm.
do you still have to get rid of some plants because they mature levels or they aged out, or you feel you could grow all year round? Because Mother Nature does. Do Mother Nature kills them? I mean, I know as a
Well,
gardener, right?
I do grow all year round, but a lot of the times I will. What in the world? I will just succession sow things. So usually the things that will die off or bolt, like my mustards, because it gets too
Uh huh.
hot. So that's why I have these in the shade. So it'll get too hot for those. So those usually, um, I can't keep those. But
Okay.
pretty much everything else that I like to plant out here will continue.
Yeah. And just for the people that's watching, who's going to watch this live later on, whatever. If you see this garden right here, from that fence right here,
Bye, Nan. I'll see you next time. Thank you for being here.
all the way to that fence right there, from that fence all the way to this fence, from right here
Mm-hmm.
to the chicken
Mm-hmm.
coop, 16 by 16,
Mm-hmm.
y'all. So you can grow a lot of stuff. I know Nikki was saying it, y'all was saying it. Like I've been, that's why it's micro farm, because it's micro. On one side of this house, on the back side of this house, I have, well, had 35 hens, but we lost to a baby the other day. She was just dead out there. I don't know what happened, but she's dead. So now we had 35 hens. We had
Mm-hmm.
4 rabbits.
Mm-hmm.
It's right here beside, right here. I'm talking about right here. We have one, two, three. I'm gonna just say four, 'cause that's a combination plum tree right there. So it's like 5 trees in one. But
Mm-hmm.
technically, one, two, three, four. It was a fifth tree right there. The apple tree died. But I'm gonna replace it once I see them sales. So when them
Mm-hmm.
sales come down, like Home Depot, they be giving them off for
Mm-hmm.
50% off. Oh, I'm gonna pick me
Mm-hmm.
some trees up. I'm planting some more trees. But I'm not buying them at this point in time. Don't buy them because they gonna
Mm-hmm.
stick at that $70. But around September, Octoberish, oh, the
Mm-hmm.
trees be going on 50% off. They probably be giving away. Track supply. After a while, they just give the tree. If you want them, they take them if there's any left. But yeah, between the 16 feet, I got corn, peas, okra, watermelon, cabbage, broccoli, kale, collard greens, more collard greens and spinach and stuff here. Got cucumbers and peas and stuff, and beans and mint and fruit trees. Right, 16 by 16, 16 feet by 16 feet, y'all. So if you want your own garden, I know a lot of people do watch these other gardens who purchase these 5, 10 acres and 20 acres of land. But I still got a whole big backyard. If I really wanted to take this whole big yard, I'd cut all these trees out and knock all this out and grow the whole backyard. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The wife don't come out here to entertain. She only entertains on the other side. So where the pool is, I can put a wall all the way across and make this whole thing my garden area. This whole from here to there. Because I already built that wall right there. But if I continue the wall all the way across,
Mhm.
This could be two separate gardens because the wife usually entertain on the other side where the swing and the pool is and the outdoor movie theater thing
Right.
is. So
Right.
she only entertain there. The kids, they could play in the pool or play right there. But if they want to come out, I could take this whole garden, take this whole backyard and make a garden, a whole garden right here.
Oh wow. Hey, little felon, how are you? Thank you for being
You
here. I
know,
appreciate you.
$3,500 to get all rid of the trees from me here. All the trees, I take them all out. But that's not, well, we brought the house for the trees. That's the catch to this game.
Right. Got.
So So the catch of the game is how to do that without killing the trees, which might get some approval from the wife because we like the trees because they, believe it or not, y'all, trees is a windbreaker for the wintertime. And trees is like a, just so you don't have to um, air condition your house all day long. So trees have its
Mhm.
benefits in the wintertime
Mhm.
and the summertime. In the wintertime, these trees are windbreakers. Where that wind comes from Canada, if you don't have trees, you got things going to happen in your backyard. A lot of people learn that by mistake where they don't have what we call a windbreaker in the Northeast. You're going to be spending more money heating up that house unless you're going to have, you got great insulation. But
Yeah.
if you don't, the trees are a windbreaker in the summertime. The trees
Mhm.
become where not only it gives you a nice breeze and fresh air, because it's pulling out, the toxins out the air. It
Mhm.
also give you your house some shade so you don't have to run your AC all day.
Yeah.
Some of y'all in California, y'all don't have no trees right. Y'all run the AC when it's 9800. Y'all got the AC running all day long.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You see, I have these trees back here. So
Yeah. And a lot of people don't go buy a big house either. I'm gonna tell you the trick about big houses when you come from an apartment. You're
you
looking
got
at,
a
oh my
cooler
God,
filter.
your electric
Mhm.
bill and gas bill is gonna be off the roof because a lot of people make that mistake to go buy them big old house, those cathedral ceilings. You got to cool that whole house up, and you got to heat that house up. If it depends on if you live in a mixed climate, you want to heat and cool it. Like summertime, we got to heat. We get hit a little harder
Mhm.
in the wintertime because we like to keep the house between 72 to 60, 76 degrees in the house.
Mhm.
So, because it gets cold here, nobody want to wake up to a cold house. I swear to God, you don't. Um, in the summertime, it's not that bad because nobody's home during the daytime but me. And if I'm outside, I'm outside. So we don't have to keep the AC running.
Yeah.
So kick the AC on around maybe, well, the kid girls be home, but usually in the pool, thanks to Miss Willow. We don't have a pool, but we might be. So, so if Willow's, I don't care if Willow have grandchildren. I'm gonna talk about her. I'm gonna like, your mama tore up a $500 pool. That girl cost me money. And your aunt thought she was a deer going jumping over people's fences. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
I got a story to tell about Nikki's grandchildren. I swear to God I do. But I love them. I ain't gonna lie. Wouldn't trade her for nothing in the world. I would trade that Minnie. I ain't gonna lie. Minnie's is a great dog. She is a beautiful, great dog, but she has issues. She needs dog therapy. I don't know if do they have dog therapy? I think Minnie need to talk to somebody. She do. She hold grudges for some reason. I don't know why. She hold grudges. Everybody else is calm and collected. She feels you disrespected. She coming after you. Like that one over there. Y'all hear that dog barking at Kate? I mean, Kayrenee?
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah. That
that
dog is
dog don't
always
like
barking.
that dog don't
That
like
just lets me know it's probably time to go in.
her. He's telling you to get
Look,
inside.
that just lets me know it's probably time to go in the house. Look, it's time to go in the house.
Dog telling you,
When
her neighbor dog
when
telling her
I
to go in the
start
house.
hearing barking, dragging the bowl across the concrete, it's time to go inside.
See, even the dog got her trained. Look at that dog like, girl, go ahead now. I'm giving you the warning.
Mm.
I done told you go back inside now.
Right?
I'll let
Oh
you have
yeah.
that first hour. I'll let you have that first hour. Now you cutting into 2 hours here.
Right. Exactly.
Dog scraping.
Yeah. Oh,
The
Lord,
dog is
it's
scraping
been
a
too long.
bowl against the concrete. He doing that Freddy Krueger thing. You know how Freddy Krueger ran his scissors across the wall?
Oh yeah. That's what he does. And I mean drags it across the concrete for
That
hours.
let her know. Let her
Mhm.
know. Get on, get now.
Said
Funny.
go in the house.
No,
Hmm.
you telling you to go in your house. Like
Yep.
you need to go in this house now. I'm gonna
Look,
drag this plate across the concrete. Let you know.
your time is up.
You say, sister, you mustn't hear I barking, so I'm gonna just go ahead and scrape this pan across the floor. You don't hear me barking.
Oh
That's
yeah.
funny. Shit. Kate,
That
Willow
dog
do that.
drives me crazy.
Should I let Willow out? If you ever
Hmm.
hear me let Willow out, Willow gets out
Hmm.
that front door. Willow
Hmm.
barking, let everybody know I'm outside. I'm outside.
Mm-mm.
Look at the apples. Let me just turn this around. I'm looking over here because and that's another thing about gardening, y'all.
Hmm.
You can miss a lot in your garden without looking.
Hmm.
You thought you saw something, then you don't see something. Look at
Hmm.
the apples.
Oh, you
Look
got
at
apples
that.
in
Look
there.
at that.
Look, I got one lone apple, and I'm so happy I'm getting this one apple.
This tree is only a year. Well, it's probably 2 years old. This. Oh, sure.
Hmm.
I got y'all looking at me again. Right here.
Okay.
That's not a big tree. I planted this
Hmm.
last year.
Hmm.
So it might be a 2-3 year old because they claim apples. Well, you're not all apple tree, but most apple trees takes
Hmm.
about what 3 to 4 years. But that tree is
Yeah.
decided to get it. Now this Honeycrisp apple tree has been here for 4 years. It's going on her fourth year, and she haven't given an apple. But I did the research. It takes them about 7 years to give you an apple. So a lot of people don't run and get an apple unless you know it's going to give you some apples within 2 or 3 years because certain apple trees don't give you no apples until 7 to 10 years. So you sitting there looking at this fruit tree, ain't giving you no fruit, and you just keep feeding it.
Yeah.
But eventually you will get fruit. But if you're like 50 something, 70 years old, you ain't got 7 years to wait for a damn apple. You just grew this apple tree for the person that's gonna buy your house and your kids. Cause
This is true.
Because that's
This
another thing
is
people
true.
don't talk about getting these fruit trees unless you live in
Hmm.
a climate that's heat, it's going to mature faster. But where I'm at, this stuff go dormant.
Hmm.
So it takes about 7 years.
Hmm.
So technically, it got about a good 4 more years before I see a fruit come off this tree, even if it does fruit. So you
Got.
wait 7 years, it might never give you no fruit. There's people that have fruit trees that never fruit for 10, 12 years.
Hmm.
But they
Oh
sat
wow.
12 years of their life, they've been feeding that damn plant and ain't nothing happened. So be careful getting trees and following everybody else on YouTube, y'all.
Yeah.
Because if you are in your 60s and talking about you're going to plant an apple tree, you're looking at 3 to 4 years to get a decent a harvest off of it. At least unless you live in a warm climate that is going to be, happen. Because here it goes. This is going on its third year. It has never given me a fruit. It gave one fruit one time. That's it. But it didn't last because of squirrels. But this is a 5 plum tree combination. It's a plum tree. But it's one of them combination trees. That's the same for people who want to grow a lot of trees but don't have the space. Go get those combination trees. They sell them online. They sell them at Home Depot. If you see them,
Hmm.
they have. This one is a plum. It has like 5 different plums on it.
Hmm.
So if you need if you need what they call a cross pollinator,
Hmm.
this is the best way to do a tree plant. So if you
Oh
have a
wow.
problem where you can't get like some people say it's best to plant 2 trees together.
Hmm.
If you can get a combination tree, that it'll cross pollinate each other. So that's a good thing, y'all.
Hmm.
So I know probably people haven't talked. Maybe somebody did talk about it, but I'm gonna
Hmm.
talk about it. Sometimes those combination trees of
Hmm.
even though it's $60, look at it, you only spend $30 for each tree because
Hmm.
it's a cross pollinator.
Yeah.
It'll help cross pollinate other trees instead of buying 2 trees at $70 or $60 a piece. So that's the benefit of buying those combination trees, I would say, where it's going to cross pollinate because they're going to put them together. So they're going to cross pollinate the pollen. Like if you need another plum tree, more likely they grafted these plums that
Hmm.
they cross pollinate each other, and you get some fruit faster
Hey,
than you will get.
Jamerica, thank you for being here.
So
Okay, got it.
yeah,
I'm gonna get off of here,
all
Michael.
right,
I got
yeah,
about
yeah, go.
10% on this device. This device probably gonna
Me
shut
too, me
off.
too, me too. I ain't gonna see too much update,
I
but
got look.
this is
I
the
got
only way
about
y'all gonna get an update because I wasn't planning to do no updates no time soon, y'all. I'm gonna give YouTube a little rest. This week is the last daughter days, the last day school week, so
Mhm.
yeah. And I'll say, you know what? Let me go ahead and start planning my vacation with the girls and
Mhm.
travel and meet other YouTubers.
I hear you.
So I'll be showing every now and then an update of this thing, but it ain't gonna be on a regular, y'all.
Yeah, I hear you.
And I needed somebody to reach out because I haven't seen David Corey now. I don't know if he's on vacation, visiting
You know
family.
what? Yeah, because he usually drops a video like every day.
Yeah, but
You
he
know
haven't
what?
dropped nothing in the
That's
last. He
true.
haven't dropped nothing in about 4 days, y'all, and he haven't been on Tampa Creek either.
That's true.
Normally he's on people's lives. I haven't seen him. I don't know
Yeah.
if he's on vacation.
Yeah, maybe on vacay.
or he just took a break, or he might not be feeling under the weather.
Yeah, might be under the
If
weather.
anybody just say Michael Farmer was asking about him,
Yeah,
they got. I don't have his personal number,
yeah.
so but I know he haven't put nothing out, and I haven't seen him.
I think his email is on his bio. Uh-oh. So micro drop down. But anyway, you guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys all for being here. I appreciate you so very much. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. And I hope you guys learned something because, Micro did share a lot of great information. I did harvest a couple of few things, just a few, a couple of little tomatoes, blackberries, a couple of little potatoes. Oh, I don't even know if you guys can see that. A couple of little potatoes. That was it. And got some stuff planted over here. So these are all the transplants that I transferred from those starter kits. So it's carrots and basil. And got some more garden work to get done out here. But anyway, you guys, I will see you guys next time. Thank you all for being here. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so that you know when new content has been uploaded. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.